Right, we might be live. I'm back, everybody. Come on. Or maybe I am. Wait for it. I'm back. Come on in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hope y'all are doing good. I am back from my honeymoon, and I am ready to lose again with joy here as we are going to try to make Run 5 work. How is everybody doing? Come on in. Evie, hello. Yes. What is Duolingo doing in my chat? What are you doing here? Get out of here. All right. How is it going? Razor, you're first. Let it never be said that you weren't first, because I'm telling you, as well as the chat is telling you, you're first. Come on in. I had a wonderful honeymoon, and I am ready to come back. Missed y'all. Hope y'all are doing good. Look at this big goofy dragon. I'm ready. I'm ready to get destroyed by this thing. I don't know what type this thing is. Maybe it's a type. I don't know. What's the team? Hey, Tad, how's it going, Tad? Come on in. Tad, hey, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I missed you guys and streaming for you, so I'm super excited to come back. Tad, I know you're on the team. That's the only team member I remember, because it's always been Tad. Cinderfay! And Razor, glad to have you back. Yes. Yes, I had a brilliant honeymoon in the Discord and the IRL photos. I've got a couple of choice pictures. It was in Greece. It was amazing. What's up, Wyvern? What's up, Sleepy? Come on in, everybody. I was in Athens. I saw the birthplace of Western democracy at the Acropolis, at the Parthenon. It was fantastic. I went to Santorini, and then Santorini's cool, and I swam in a volcanic hot spring in the ocean. What's up, everybody? Itty bitty, Darth Porg, come on in. Evie, you're sleepy. Don't even worry. Let's bring some vibes, whatever they'll be, whatever they will be. We'll bring some good ones. Primachu, hello! And Tad, thank you so much again for the subscribey. Great to have everyone. Great to have you back. Great for me to be back. I don't know if you guys went anywhere. I don't know if you did. But thank you. 11 months you've been subscribed. Holy shit, I really appreciate everything, Tad. Big shout out to you. All right. And it was amazing. Cypher coming off. We're starting strong. 20-month streak. For 22 months you've been subscribed. I really appreciate it, Cypher. You're goddamn gangster. Thank you. After Santorini, I went to Crete. I saw the Temple of Knossos, which is like upwards. Well, I mean, the island of Crete has been like I got archaeology to hell. It was perfect. The island of Crete has been, like, settled since 6000 BC. I went to a winery that had more history than the United States. You know, the one that we took. But that's crazy. So, that's wild. So, Knossos was amazing. That was the Minoan civilization. You ever hear about the Minotaur? That comes from the word Minoan. That was wild. What's up, Asterio Ghost? Come on in, a wild-hearted welcome. MZ, hello, everybody. I'm back from my honeymoon. I have a small photo dump in the Discord. Breen, the holiday is over, and thusly the holiday has begun again. Thank you so much for 2 months of subscribing. I really appreciate it. I mean, I think I understand what you're trying to say, even if you don't. I really appreciate the support, Breen. Thank you, thank you. And after, you know, I gotta say, the Knossos, the archaeological museum in Megalachori in Crete, one of the best goddamn museums I've ever been to. So fun, and it's not that big, and it's amazing. I salute back. Good to have you all back. Good for me to be back. Once again, I'm not sure if you were anywhere, but I was gone. I'm good. It's good that we're all back, and that's good. Amazing museum in Crete. Went to Hanya in Crete. That's all. That's cute as hell. Greece is awesome. Breakfast is affordable. It's like €7 to get like a really nice coffee and like a bugazza, like a nice pastry. It's fantastic. It's in the IRL photos of the Discord. A couple of photo dumps. Soul Mechanism, hello. If I haven't said hello to you yet, come on in, everybody. And then after that, we went back to Athens, and I went to Meteora, which is not just a Linkin Park album. It's actually like a huge, like, rocky mountainous formation, and they put a bunch of goddamn monasteries on it because they were like, that'd be sick as hell. So we got, like, a bunch of Byzantine monasteries that look like space. So it was amazing, and I only got sick a little bit. So I'm recovering from from that. A lot of time in close quarters next to coughing grandmas on ferries and planes. So, you know what? You'd roll with the punches. But it was a fantastic trip, and I'm very excited to be back in this Too Many Types adventure, as I have forgotten literally everything about the type interactions. So it's a blind Nuzlocke all over again. Let's see who's on the team. You know we got Tad. We got our bean type Tad. We have Bob. Bob is boring and flying. We at the top, we've got Cupcake, our Angie type. We've got Bob again. We've got Boogie. I love it. We have Cricketoon. It's just named Cricketoon. Don't know what happened there. And then we have Dandelion. Amazing. Fantastic. You don't have access to the IRA channel? I don't think it's a question of access. It should be something you should be able to turn on. If anyone could help Porg out here. We got a battle royale. Let's freaking do it. Love it. Okay. Sometimes, for different Discord channels, people don't have access to them right off the bat. Oh, hold on. God damn it. Oh, gosh. I already have an account. Log in. Sorry, all of my computer stuff got reset. Because I thought I was doing something, well, all of my login stuff. Hold on. That's my password. And I will remember that. Now you're gonna send me a code? Yes, it's me. I'm the one that's streaming right now. Thank you so much for holding the line of cybersecurity. Alright. There we go. Boom. And now I can have my guys fight, right? Now we're in. Good. You love to see it. There it is. Okay. Now remember, whoever wins this Battle Royale will be in charge of the channel because I refuse to accept responsibility. Boop. So, get out there. Get out there, champions. Okay. We're gonna just, well, okay. The ad was snoozed automatically because we have a hype train going on, and it's over. I love it. Beautiful. All right, violence. And if anybody has any, Discord advice, some people have not been able, oh, Evie's got it. You have to go into browse channels and activate it. Bless you, Evie. I thought I had most of those as would be open all the time, but who knows? New to the stream, welcome, Starletty. Come on in, welcome to the holiday. I am Hades, and I'm actually just coming back from my honeymoon. So I've left the holiday to join this holiday, which is the holiday where we go on holiday for the channel shit. So welcome, welcome, come on in for a Too Many Types hardcore Nuzlocke that is blind. I have a series of notes. Hold on, let me exhume them. There you son of bitches. There we go. I have notes. I have a lot of notes that you may or may not be able to see with my ring light causing problems. Tad, you're the winner. Congratulations. You're in charge of the channel, so everyone listen to Tad. Whatever Tad says goes. They're all open. We just got to remember to check them off. Ah, thank you, Mysterial Ghost. And Starletty, how are you doing this fine day? All right, Wayward, you were sick all week until today. I'm sorry, buddy. I was sick there with you on the honeymoon. But we were never sick at the exact same time, so one of us could drag the other around. It was a good time. 2 whole squeaks? Squeaks? What are you talking about? And yes. Okay. 2 squeaks. What are we talking? Oh, there we go. 2 squeaks of the duck. Okay, here we go. Here is a channel redeem, Starletty. This is very, I should be making it more expensive, but I'm a man of the people. That was 2 squeaks, but that was 1 squeak, so here's another one. There we go. I'm sorry about anybody's dogs that get keyed up, but it's just, you know, I gotta do it. And thank you, Starletty. Yes, wedding was amazing, and the honeymoon was also amazing. Went to Greece, and so I now return. Just so full of archaeological knowledge. It's so great. Just finishing up your workday? Hell yes. Well, let's bring in the weekend with a little bit of Too Many Types. I've got Cupcake, Angie. I've got Tad, Grass Bean, Boring Flying Bob. I love boring types. I can file W9s. Not yet, but I can, and it lowers attack drastically. Not drastically, 2 stages, not 3. We have Boogie, the Grass Vibe type. We have Cricketoon, the Bug Song type. I forgot to nickname Cricketoon, apparently. And we have Dandelion, the Fluffy type. So, thriving. Honestly, thriving. There you go, yes. All right. Squeaky Ducky says points are well spent. Indeed. Indeed. No, you got the Disney plague? No. We're back, baby. How is it going? Come on in. Let me snooze this ad break. We got important freaking work to do here. Come on. Let's see. Let's see. Spooky Rose. Don't know Spooky Rose, but that's fun. I love it. You know, spoiled for choices is tough, but thanks for being here at least in the moment. Feel free to pollinate. Oktoberfest. Haha. Very fun. Very German. Love it. Ooh, yeah. Pop it in the show off. Okay. Well, I like to do things a little differently, if anyone's new here. I'd like to play the game now. And I know that this is kind of bold stuff. I'm not meaning to blow your mind too hard, but I am going to start playing the goddamn game. I think we already have our encounter for the woods here. Coming back, I've been gone for about 14 days, so I don't remember who I am. But I do know that Tad's in charge because Tad won the Battle Royale. So, let me see. Met at the Petalburg Woods. Perfect. So I have everything up till Petalburg Woods. This is run 5 because this game hates fun, even though I'm somehow still having it. And I am gonna just tear fun from the jaws of confusion. And I think that's how we do have fun here. Ooh, the Run and Bun patch. Godspeed, pig. Let us know how that goes. Hey, get a porg. All right, here we go. Time. Beaten up ball toy, an ancient psychic type with cupcake. They are Angie type. How is Angie? No, hold on, I have notes. Let me look at Angie here. Hold on. Angie. Weak to ancient. Weak to ancient. Do I have any notes on ancient types? Not in any meaningful way. All right, song, good against ancient. Okay, well let me test out Dark v Ancient. Super effective. Well. Ancient type, you have met your match with an angry little dog. All right. Gonna make a new column for ancient types. They are in fact weak to dark, and I'm gonna transfer my notes that they are also weak to song types. They are also consequently good against an Angie type, so because somebody had to lose here. And there we go. Too many types. Too many goddamn types. It's like 62. Yeah, adds like 40 freaking types. Yeah, the playthroughs are always rather fun. Even if it's run 5. Okay, so Zorua... Oh! He's sus fluffy. Okay, so what's good against a sus type? How is Angie versus sus or fluffy? Not very effective. Okay, fluffy... I think that's a fluffy resisting Angie, because how can you be Angie when you have fluffy, right? So, dark versus sus? Damn, alright, yeah, that would make sense. They got the flinch, though. I guess I'm just gonna keep going, right? Because Pursuit is fine, right? Is Pursuit a sus move now? Yes. Far too many types. Dare I even say it? This is the run. This is the run, folks. Get ready, the post-honeymoon run. Run 5, you bet, y'all. It's gonna be the one. All right, it's gonna be the one though. Hey, Vaporeon. Hey, I am a firm believer that you cannot be late. So I've only been streaming for 14 minutes. I'm the only one that can be late. It's good to have you. A wizard arrives exactly when they mean to. My favorite place in Greece, aside of course from the underworld, yes. Let's see here. Let's see. Honestly, Athens is pretty freaking sick. I got a Santorini is cute as hell. Santorini is a series of islands. They'll call the main island Santorini, but it's actually the island of Fira. That's right. I have a sense of superiority now that I've been. that was probably my favorite place. Santorini is so unbelievably beautiful, like white and blue, like buildings, all these churches, which apparently may or may not sometimes be a tax dodge. Go figure. And I got to swim in a volcanic hot spring in the ocean, and it's a good. I saw lizards. It was an amazing time. All right, so let's see here. There's an ad break that's gonna start soon, but that's all right. I'm still here. I'm gonna heal up Cupcake. I'm gonna heal up Ted, and then we'll go. And then we'll do it. And then we're getting back into the groove, baby. Oh, who else has been playing Silk Song? I had a lot of time on planes to be playing Silk Song. I don't know if I'll play it on the channel. Let me know if you want to see it. I always fear that when a game is like really popping off, I'll just get like lost in the noise of it all, but I fucking love Silk Song, and I've been having a blast with it. I had 10-hour flights. You bet I'm playing Silk Song. Also, there's an ad that's going to start soon, but my little guys danced, and that means that somebody did something, so I will give you your kudos soon. There it is, Soul Mechanism. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. You've been catching up on Hollow Knight? Hell yes. Well, I really appreciate the support and the Bezos bucks. Though I think Prime is officially, it's different now. It's not officially connected, but if you had Prime before, you can still do Prime subs. Either way, I really appreciate it, Soul. Thank you so much for the support. Which Greek dish delicacy? Ooh. Honestly, there was one, well, it was kind of like a sheet of feta with phyllo dough, sesame, and honey, and it was just like a starter, and it was a religious experience how fucking delicious it was. The spanakopita, the spanakopita, always was pretty good. Bugatsa is just like a vanilla cream pastry. I wish I could consume Bugatsa constantly. Yeah. Fantastic bunch of stuff right there. Really, the phyllo dough. I'm made of phyllo dough now. Yes, it's all, and you know, it was really easy to speak English. Pretty much everybody spoke English. I learned like a few key Greek words to be polite, and but they're all just so nice. I cannot say enough nice things about the country of Greece, except don't get sick on Sunday, because the pharmacies aren't open, and you can't there's no like version of GoPuff that can get to a closed pharmacy on Sunday, so don't get sick on Sunday. Aside from that, nothing but nice things to say about Greece. The food was fantastic. It was super easy to eat vegetarian. I had giant beans that I don't know what they were, but they were great. I had vegetarian versions of popular Greek foods. There's, oh, what's it called? Oh my gosh, let me see if I can remember, but I had a lot of very good, because there's a lot of like meat dishes, but they make vegetarian versions of them, and they're so good. Ooh, yes. Yeah, I love the Mediterranean. Loving it. Let's see. Before this, I would have loved a Pokemon game set in the Greece region, but, now I'm really excited. I mean, there's mountains, there's ocean, there's forests. They have just tortoises hanging out in Athens. In the parks, there are tortoises just hanging out, eating lettuce and shit. It's amazing. I don't know. I can't express how exciting that is to me, and I don't know. They're wild. That's amazing. There's turtles in the cities. What is happening why don't I have tortoises in my city? They have ducks as well, so there's really no going wrong. Pokemon that Professor Birch took out, the intro is Quackers. Uh-oh, watch out, pig. I mean, honestly, I think that it is rumored that Generation 10 will be in a Greek-like place. Honestly, Darth, it's not that hard to get a passport if you'd like to get one. I would highly recommend it. Because then, you know, you have it, and they don't go bad for like 10 years. So then whenever you do have the money and will and plan to travel, you know, saving up is important. We were able to do this for help with our honeymoon fund through the wedding. But if you do, then you'll be able to do it. Hey, Super Ouija Mode, I love your name. Come on in. You get to watch a stream after binging the YouTube content. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for coming to the live world. Welcome to the holiday. I'm Hades. As if you've binged the YouTube, you may be familiar with my work. I really appreciate it. Come on in. I've been away for about 14 days on my honeymoon. So I was on holiday, and so now we're on holiday, but off the holiday that I was on holiday for. So that's the holiday that we're on right now. And we're playing Too Many Types. So Cupcake is out here. Now, I think Sandshrew is a friend type. Paldeo is Gen 9. Yes, Generation 10 might be the Greek one. Let's see. Yeah, you know, life does love keeping you from having money. It does that to me a lot. But one day indeed, Darth. Ooh, exciting. Ooh, yes. Hey, if in the Discord, hit me up. If anybody has wants to go to Greece and wants travel information, I've just been through the ringer in a wonderful way, so let me know. Legend ZA is technically 9. I guess that's true, huh? That sounds right. Hey, Oops All Cuties, yes! Yeah, I'm working on the video for Oops All Cuties for the main YouTube, so look forward to that. I'm trying to push through it and get that video done because we have Legends ZA coming out. Some za. Yes. Yep, those are them. Thank you, Breen, for that wonderfully concise bit of information. Sandshrew, use your dig attack. Ground and friend. Hello. Hi, guys. How's it going? Good to see you, Breen. How are you doing, Breen? Oops, all beans, if we could. Oops, all breens. Well, this is his ground friend, so Tad is a grass bean. I think they're a bean type. Tad is a breen type. Coming in, it's Tad, our little bean, with a razor leaf. Here we go. I hear you out. I'm listening. I hope you haven't brought a cake. See here. IPOM. Too many rules, ZA. Oh my god. I do need to, I mean, at the very least, I want to Nuzlocke it. I don't know, some kind of dumb X Factor sounds like a fun idea. Too many rules was a bit of a nightmare for me to edit. And if the video did a little bit better, I would probably be inclined to do it again. But we'll see. Maybe I can be convinced. But I think some kind of X Factor would be great for ZA, because I feel like ZA would, you know, it's the same thing with Silksong. I love Silksong, but I definitely want, if I do content in a trending game, I'd love to be able to make it stand out. But maybe just I don't even know how one Nuzlocks a game like that, so maybe that could be its own. You cannot argue with the great motivator that is, you know, capitalism one, but yeah, but also just making money, which, you know, I don't think is solely capitalism. It's definitely capitalism that's making it hurt so bad. But, yes, I do need to follow the views here. As much as I loved the Too Many Rules, honestly, I really want to thank y'all a lot for helping the channel in general do very successfully for where my goals are right now. Dom, hello, my moderator Dom. The Great British Baking Nuzlocke has been going gangbusters. What are we at right now? Hold on. It's been going crazy. The Great British Baking Nuzlocke is at 112k. So that's been phenomenal. That just makes me want to do a River Monsters Nuzlocke. So I really want to do that. But as per the rules of the subathon, Discord community will vote on the next series once I'm ready for that emotionally. The cat lock starts with saying I'm so happy. That really takes, it really puts it all in perspective indeed. Yeah, now the channel is past 25k, so I'm floored with the amount of support. It's fantastic. Yeah, I really love the Great British Baking Nuzlocke. Oh, that's awesome, Ouija. Hell yes. Yeah, I have had a fair amount of comments saying that they thought the accent was real until I sounded Australian. I don't know, but I definitely, it worked. You could try to emphasize the Nuzlocke, your fan game if you wish. We'll put your fan game on the list of things to vote for, Fiction. Beware that we did not pull the slightest pull of the punches in the boss difficulties. Did you guys amp the difficulty? Think your fave so far has been the Nightmare Fuel. I do love the Nightmare Lock. Yes, Mr. Cool. I miss her. I miss her, yeah. Mr. Cool's my homegirl. Cryptic says goodbye, by the way. Cryptic, goodbye, Cryptic. Let's see, you're a huge fan of the Nightmare Lock. Welcome, Simply Beatrice. Simply hello, simply welcome to the holiday. I really appreciate you coming in, saying such nice things. All right, very welcome. Thank you for saying nice things. If I could fool anyone for 10 seconds in that video, that's great. The Great British Baking Nuzlocke. Nuzlocke was the hard one for, I had an embarrassing amount of takes. All right, what am I fucking doing? Vibe and magic type? Oh, God. How is dark against magic? Black magic. All right, let's go, baby. All right, dark types. Dark good against magic. Hey, Simply Beatrice, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining the holiday. Come on by. And wonderfully, I have just come off of a holiday, so if I seem a little, I don't know, I'm always goofy, so I don't know it would necessarily be different, but I have just got back from being 14 days away on my honeymoon, so I am just getting back into the swing of things here. I have my notes, and I am going to remember just all of these type interactions, because I have a mind like a steel trap, and Vivance, so what just happened? Dark type is actually good against magic, or maybe vibe, maybe harshing the vibe. You helped design the teams you wipe regularly. There we go. All right, hell yes. And thank you, Beatrice. Simply thank you. The Pope Lock. Dom, you've created such a cooked meme that I don't even know what we're talking about. I don't know what the Pope Lock is. I love a good challenge. And Fiction, if anybody wants to play Fiction's fan game, a ROM hack, it is in the Discord under, where did you pop it? Is it in game suggestions? But it is a Pokemon game set in the Jamaica region, Jamaica inspired. I don't know what it is. I don't know the reference. I fear that there may not be one. Greece was fucking phenomenal, Dom. I'll go through the stories till I'll continue to spark notes it. But I started in Athens, saw the Acropolis and the Parthenon, and went to like one of the coolest museums I've ever been to. Then I went to Santorini, which is one of the islands out there. It's fucking beautiful and it's gorgeous. And there's a bunch of cute little shops when you did too much shopping for cute little subies. I bought a pomegranate because, you gotta go back, right? So I just gotta make sure. After Santorini, I went to Crete, saw the Temple of Knossos, and, learned all about the Minoan civilizations from, Crete has been settled by people since 6000 BC, so that's fucking crazy. One of the best museums ever is in Megalochori in Crete. I have also heard that Gen 10 will possibly be Greece-inspired, so that would be fucking fantastic. Get some Greek gods for legendaries. I already saved. Okay. And then from Crete, came back to Athens, went to Meteora, which is just fucking huge, beautiful monasteries put on top of rock formations, so it's pretty great. If anybody wants to see some of the choice pictures, they're in the Discord right now in the IRL photos. What am I doing? Okay. Boring poison flying. I hate that that's true, that you've done my boy really poorly. Oh, yes, an epic theme playthrough would be super fun. Let's see. All right. And we'll never know what the Pope Lock was. Okay. Here we go. I guess, hold on. So, boring poison flying. Ghost Gamer! Ghost Gamer! Now, gamers, I think, are immune to darkness, which I think let's test this out. And let's go for a, Poison would be very bad for Tad. I think I'm actually going to get Tad out of here. I think Cricketune could probably pop off. Most things are weak to poison now. Because that's the reality of it all. So gamers are immune to darkness. So darkness, because this is where we exist. I'm in it now. I'm in darkness now, and it's not hurting me at all. Oh yes. Yeah, Water the Streamer. I was actually just drinking water. Iliad Odyssey would be pretty fun. I'll do it again. There's a third sip for you, Vaporeon. As a water type. Does anybody ever think about how weird that would be? If Squirtle, like, filled your canteen by spitting in it? Is that still just water? Does it taste weird? You know what I'm saying? Is that safe to drink? Because it's, where's the water coming from? You know, maybe these are the things that I don't necessarily need to be, you know, continuing to think of. Okay, so I'm gonna go for a disarming voice here. The song should be good against boring, right? Yeah, yep. These are, you know, I'm asking hard-hitting questions that are very important. Yeah, I wonder, does Squirtle make water safe to drink, or is it just turtle water? Turtles are not known for making water clean. They're in fact filthy little bastards. They're really gross. Mountain Dew does not count as a hydrate. I actually don't have any Mountain Dew. I'm only a double beverage today. I'm usually a beverage goblin with at least 3. I have coffee, and I have water. I know, boring. But it's a fun latte. Caramel latte that I made. But I would say coffee shouldn't count as a hydrate either, because it is a diuretic. So it's explicitly dehydrating me in a fun way. I love getting dehydrated on coffee, but I don't think it counts. If I'm gonna be living my true Paragon life, right? I need to know. You need a dehydrate routine where you drink soda? No, I don't need that much extra sugar. I'm 36, Dom. You can't do this to me. Let's see. Ooh, a frappe and raspberry lemonade. Very nice. So, all right. Fellow beverage goblin. Okay. A hero desires a mon, and a mon desires truth. Poke caliber, too. Dehydrate channel point redeemed. Yep, just torture me to death, even. Definitely a 3 beverage person. I love it. I knew I had a good feeling about you, Ouija. All right. Yeah. There's hydrate, there's flavor, there's wake-ups, right? There's categories. There's reasons I have these other beverages. Not all for fun. I'm a fucking professional. Yeah, our Squirtle's filtered. That's what we're trying to figure out right now. No. Gotta get that usual water bottle. So 104, I think, is the same route. Love that. Don't have a map yet. Okay, so I can't... I think 104 is the same on both sides of the forest. If any Gen 3 heads are out there, please sound off. But here's the dealio, everybody, because I'm min-maxing, I'm preparing, and I'm taking advantage of the duplicates clause. So I need a repel in order to properly game the system here. Yeah, gotta balance it with some hydrates. Odd question, hot drinks with hot food, yay or nay? I think on the right moment, yeah, definitely. I could do that. It also, yeah, the weather is a big factor. You gotta keep that in mind. Hot drinks, I was never a big fan of, but then I started streaming, and tea will, if anybody is getting into, like, doing voice and, like, streaming and stuff, I do, like, a tea with a honey and lemon in it, and boy howdy, I can stream a lot longer as a result. Hot tea with soup, that does sound kind of refreshing on a cold day, you know what I'm saying? I could do, because it's a very simple thing that we're saying. Antidote, 1, paralyze heal, 1. I'm gonna get 1 more antidote. Does anybody want anything from Target? I'm gonna get an escape rope because it's free. Perfect. I'm gonna get blue Gatorade. Obviously, tell me, sound off in the chat, the superior blue Gatorade. 3, 2, 1. Cool Blue, all right? Yeah, Glacier Freeze can suck a dick. It's still good. I know, that was harsh. I spoke emotionally, but Cool Blue is better. My reuniting with my brothers, fantastic. You know, it's a little bit awkward sometimes. It's a weird family, but it was a great time. All right, let's see here. Pumpkin spice latte. I do like a good pumpkin spice. Cutter's house. Does this guy have the cut TM? I don't need the cut TM, but I'll take it from you, or HM. I'm limber. I'm skilled. Yeah, I'll put this hidden machine to absolutely no use because the wonderful developers of this ROM hack, AlphaRad's team, have decided to just make HM's items, which is so good. I don't think I ever really felt enriched by the need to have worse moves on my team. So, I have no issue, no umbrage. No umbrage. So man, I think there's something up here. There's an item. All right. The last time I played Sapphire proper, any Gen 3 proper, was when it came out, all right? I don't remember what year that was. I was, I think, in middle school or high school, so I'm not an expert at Gen 3. I know everybody really likes Gen 3. It's not necessarily my favorite generation, but I respect it, even though a lot of the coolest Pokemon weren't very strong. But let's see here. Vaporeon, yes, I love this. Whatever you put in there, I love that. Pumpkin Spice Chai Latte, fantastic. 2002, thank you, Darth. Okay, so here's my stratagem. So, I have in this grass ran into a Whismur before, and Whismur is a bit of a buzzkill at this point in the game because the only Pokemon you can catch in the cave ahead is Whismur. So I'm immediately bone-dogging myself into a duplicate that I can do nothing about. So, I'm going to repel in this grass so I can get the heck out of here. Let me just get a heavy hitter out here. Let's get to Tad. Tad, all things are possible. It's an email from another streamer, and it's him as a Snom. I love that. Well, Snom, always welcome on this channel. Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl has the HMs tied to wild Pokemon, and Scarlet Violet, they're tied to the legendary. Fascinating. Oh, yes, definitely in Scarlet and Violet, yes, to your dog, your bike dinosaur. Swablu is Fluffy Flying Song. Tad is a bean, but they're still grass, right? Grass bean. So I don't want to be out here. What do I do against Fluffy Flying Song? Maybe I'm okay to stick in for one move. Let me try. Well, Pinto Power. Pinto Power, I think, just raises my attacks. It's a very cute bean move. Let's get Bob in here. This is a bit of an interesting matchup. Evie, you redeemed the Special Little Guy redeem. Congratulations, you are now part of the Special Little Guy army in the Discord. Let me change your, it is a Discord role that you are now a Special Little Guy. What does it do? Exactly. But you have done it. Congratulations. You're a special little guy, Evie. Let me see if I can find you in here. Okay. Are you also Evie Hayes in the Discord? Is your name still Evie Hayes? I'm struggling. Oh, Vesper, yes. Thank you so much for making this very easy to read. Okay. And how do I... Oh, okay, perfect. And now I will add your role to Special Little Guy. Congratulations. Oh, welcome, Starletty. Come on in. To the Discord, that is. All right, I'm here now. Excellent. I forgot why Cricketune doesn't have one. I think it was user error. Well, let's try a Gust from old Bob here. Well. Astonish is super effective. Oh yeah, Ghost is good against boring. Okay, so that's not. Let's see here. Yeah, Cupcake is a freaking cutie. You're correct. You're correct, Super Luigi. Okay. Let's go for... I guess Boogie is weak to song. A lot of things are weak to song types. Song types are really... they're kind of busted. So I'll bring my own song type. Who's resistant of Ghost? Did I know that? I don't know if I did. Let me check the notes. So, song type. Wow, song type is just goated. Okay. Also resistant to Ghost. I'm gonna hit you with a song and see what Song v Song does. Neutral. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck! Stop! What is... Okay, I'm weak to Bug? Fury Attack? Well, what is Fury Attack? Is it an Angie type? Okay, and maybe no. Maybe don't do that. Let's go Dandelion. If that's an Angie type move, then Dandelion is fluffy. God dang. Yeah, don't have to tell me. I'm getting the hell out of here. I could do a warm hug. I'm just gonna go for the Leech Seed, because I think I've just got to wear this thing down. Well, that's fine, I guess. Cool. Dandelion, why don't you stick out? Why don't you just hang out, Dandelion? You're fine. Dandelion's chilling. Dandelion is not affected. Fury Attack. Okay, yes. Okay, not very effective. Okay, Fury Attack, as you would possibly intuit. Angie type move. And Angie is good against Song. Finally, we find a good use for Angie. Alright, I'm just gonna let Dandelion wake up, because I'd love to not... I don't think I have access to Awakenings at this point in the game. Alright, well, and work is still getting done. Yep. Dandelion, I'd love it if you woke up. Dandelion! You sleepy bastard. Come on. I think that's all she wrote for Swablu. Excuse me. Alright, well, that was harrowing. That was terrible. Dandelion, I need you to come through for me here. Wishy-Washy is a guy's type. It's Little Water. I guess let's go for a... Warm Hug? Let's see what a Warm Hug does here. Paralyzes, right? Yeah, perfect. Wishy-Washy is paralyzed. Growl is fine. Growl's fine. We're all right. We can do this. And hit you with the Fairy Wind. How's that for a littler? Ooh, Fairy is good against Little? Fairy's got to be good against Little. Starting a new category for Little. Little is, in fact, weak to Fairy. All right. Blue-tailed lizards outside your door? Amazing. Yes, if only Bob could file that W9. Man, seeing reptiles outside, so exciting. So exciting. Can't stress this enough. Seeing lizards and tortoises in Greece, I was like, whoa. You know, that was just, I don't know if you know. It really is just, it excites my brain. I'm just like, wow, you know? Does anybody, am I crazy? Don't answer that. All right. The doctor accepted your mod health insurance. Oh, wow. Let me know how I can get that to work. All right. Let's see. That's a cute emote. Okay. I'm feeling good after almost dying, which is, you know, Maybe just the endorphins kicking in, but we're ready to go. We got this. Here we go. Thick Hiker Clark wants to battle. An Angie little pooch, and I think that let me hit you with the Razor Leaf. I think maybe Angie resists grass. It does. Okay, and now I've confirmed. The kiddos are starting to get home. Hey, have fun with the kiddos. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the congrats, and hopefully I'll see you around, Ouija. Have a good one. I guess I'm gonna tackle this thing. Nope, it resists normal as well. Tad is very poorly... Yeah. I resist Angie. Well. Let's get Fluffy out here, because Fluffy will prevail over Angie. Dandelion could really use, like, a Fluffy-type attack, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Alright, let's go for a Fairy Wind? How is Fairy versus Angie? Woo! There we go! Alright. Okay, Fairy good against Angie. You forgot you got more emotes while you were gone, and you got a bean emote. That's exciting. I love a bean emote. Seeing wildlife outside, yes, even if it's mostly roaming bunnies and a few black cats. Ooh. I do like seeing feral cats. Ooh, Lima Lash, yes. What's up, Fallen? Come on in, buddy. How you doing? I gotta get the Lima back. You gotta strike the foe with beans. I love it. Okay. All right. Well, I'm back to having fun. Just wait. Don't smash cut to me immediately dying and losing my bean type. Hey, oh, those are some fun ones. Okay, Hiker Clark. Good job. Here we go. Been busy with work and whatnot. Well, I suppose, hopefully it's nice to be busy. Either way, welcome in. Bring some good weekend vibes. Sometimes, you know, there's a ratio of like, now I'm not busy enough, now I'm too busy. But hopefully you're in that sweet spot, Fallen. Started your vacation, fuck yes. Well, thanks for coming on holiday with the holiday, buddy. I'm just getting off of my honeymoon, which was fantastic. Wonderful time in Greece. Are you doing a staycation? Are you going somewhere, Fallen? Ooh, yes. Ooh, I gotta get into Hades too, but I've been silk songing. More beans, yes. Yet more beans. I'm gonna hit this thing with a Lima Lash. How is boring Stinky versus Bean? Not very effective. Stinky is gonna be a problem for our Bean. Boring? This thing is boring Stinky. I guess I know that Song is good against boring. Silk Song's peak, it's really good. It's just good. I knew it would be good, and in fact, can confirm it is good. It's just very good. It's your 8th year anniversary. Congratulations, Fallen. That's super amazing. 8 years is nothing to shake a stick at. Congratulations to you and the wife. I'm going to sing songs that slack off. Yeah. Cricketune is peak. Peak in this game. You know what? It's difficult. It's a very hard Metroidvania. But, have you been... You've been having a good time playing it. Tell me, so you're bad at Metroidvanias. Self-proclaimed bad at Metroidvanias. TM. How are you liking it? Let's see. Cricketune, it's baby, yeah. We'll be on the 7th. Hey, an early congratulations. Well, maybe spoiler the Hades 2 spoilers in gaming generally. But I'll make sure not to check it out. But if you're gonna spoil stuff, you can use the spoiler, you know, put it in the black text. Tad will not help with Brawly indeed. Yes, writing this shit down. Hey, as long as you're having fun, because the bosses are hard, man. Oh my god, congratulations! Together for 12 years. Oh my god. Oh my god. A dozen. That's a dozen. I don't know if you knew that. That's a dozen years. It's a lot of years, bud. That's awesome. All right. So let's get Dandelion in. So now I can guarantee that this guaranteed Whismer encounter will just be Whismer. And having a song type in Whismer, always good. I think they'll be song ugly when they grow up. Here we go. And this is our guaranteed Whismer, so we just get this guy. We just get him. That's what we get. I'm gonna give him a warm hug. He is a baby type, I believe. So I think... No, he's just song. Okay, perfect. Babies are weak to everything, if anybody's just popping in. It's a tough type to be unless you're an Uno reverse baby, which is, I think, something that shows up. Okay. Throwing balls at Whismer. Getting the ball, Whismer. Getting the ball. Come on. Okay, Dandelion, let's get you out of here. This feels like a cupcake situation. If they're gonna be using like normal moves like Pound. 9 years. Congratulations, Primachu. Oh my God. Yes, the Uno reverse baby indeed. Oh yes, it's just regular friendship mechanics for Budju. Thank you, Evil Kitty. I really appreciate that. How many Pokeballs do I have? I'm starting to feel it. Let's try a Premier Ball. 12 years together, 8 years married, 6-year-old son. Oh, fantastic. It's a song type. I should be okay to hit it with like one weak little rage attack, right? Yeah, my rage is building, but that's fine. Darkness imprisoning me, all that I see, too many types. Alright, I was a fool. Ooh, alright. The echoed voice is really popping off. Fantastic. Hey, but welcome. Come on into the holiday. I'm very good name, but welcome. Good to see ya. Welcome to the holiday, and I am doing a blind Nuzlocke, arguably blind at this point because it's run 5 of a Pokemon Too Many Types. We have just caught Whismer. What shall we name this wonderful Whismer? Let's see, Hey, don't you worry about that, Darth. I mean, I'm 36 and I just got married, so if you're aromantic, then great, and if you're not, then also great. There's no rush for anything, right? There's always time. Let's see. Like, I just had to date a bunch of scoundrels until I, found a very wonderful person, right? So hopefully you'll date less scoundrels. But, there's nothing wrong with being aromantic, but, just because, you know, the opportunities aren't here, doesn't mean that they won't be. Let's see here. We have a very strong ace presence in the chat, so, I mean, sound off. Less scoundrels, more cuties. That's correct. That's it. Hey, we would, you know, I need this. Yes. Hallelujah. Okay. So, dumb thing to say after that. Okay, but still. Yes, hallelujah. Okay, Whismer's nickname. Let's see. They are going to be an ugly song type. Hey, sound off. Nice. I mean, you know, it is a strong financial decision. Ace? I don't want to name them Ace because they're going to be an ugly type. And that doesn't feel like, you know, Valentina behavior. Yes. Hallelujah, everyone. Feel the Holy Spirit. Feel its horn. Uggo. I think Uggs is pretty cute. What about Uggs? Uggs. A very reasonable boot. A very reasonable man. It's Ugg boot, yes. Okay, we have Uggs now. So now that we've got Uggs, I have the opportunity to get a guaranteed not Uggs from out here. I'm gonna... I guess I'll heal up Dandelion. I'm running through these potions pretty goddamn fast for a broke kid. Let me just use it. I don't want to use these Oranberries. Loudmouth is very fun. It's okay. I think what's important is to be okay being single, because wherever you are in the emotional journey of it, there's no wrong place to be. But there is a level of bemoaning being single that makes being single perhaps longer, if that makes sense. And I don't want to bring anyone down, because I have definitely, sometimes it sucks if you don't want to be single and you are, but it's a beautiful opportunity to just kind of buckle down and appreciate yourself, and that way it also makes you more just, not only does it make you happier, and I think that's probably what it comes down to, is if you're happier, then you're more desirable. But like, I would say, don't stress too much. It's not, oh no, I'm unlikable. It's like, now I just have a great opportunity to learn more about myself and to like myself more, which ultimately, if you are looking to find a partner, will just make your relationship with that partner all the better. I think I landed on it. But definitely, I think I walk through the grocery store now, and I'm like, oh, thank goodness that I think to myself, if only I had the confidence now that I did when I was like at my singlest. Obviously, it was a lot of work that got put into it, but like not having to, just putting less stress on meeting somebody can definitely just give you peace and also make for more opportunities. I'm gonna hit Slowpoke with a Lime-a-Lash, because my empowered bean, Tad, I think has got the power. I should probably use a grass type move. Yes, learn to love yourself before you love somebody else. Yes, because if you can't love yourself, how in the hell is anyone else gonna love you? I screwed up the quote. But RuPaul is correct. Singlest, new word of the day, yes. When I was at my least desirable. Not to say that single and undesirable are synonymous, but when I was at my singlest. Yes, because I feel like people can smell it. I feel like people can smell it. It doesn't make it any easier or more fun, but nobody likes to hear this, but it can build character. It doesn't always, but if you realize that this is a great opportunity to learn more about yourself, it can build character. There's my unsolicited advice, so I'll leave it to that. Yes, one less hater indeed. Truly, but words to live by. Yes, there's enough haters out there that you can't let it be you. Whalmer is not a water type anymore. They're a ball type, right? They're a smash type? What the fucking hell, man? I don't want to know. Yes, that's another thing, is when we get into there's a flow chart. I don't know what it looks like, but imagine it in your mind's eye. When you get to the desperation stage, that's when you start to date scoundrels, right? If I could give you something that my 36 years has given me a little bit of wisdom, maybe a modicum of, is that when you get to the desperation stage, or you get to the lowest of the low self-worth, then it's like, well, this person doesn't like me, but if I can get this person that treats me not very well to treat me well, then maybe I could like me, right? And then it's just, no, shop at Sam's Club, we need to cut out the middleman, and just know there's no secret mechanic to feeling good about yourself by getting somebody that's mean to be nice to you. So definitely, it's good to be cognizant of the low stages and not let them guide your hand. Wait a second. This is our encounter. We get to bud you. Shop at Sam's Club. I'm just saying we need wholesale. There's no middleman. Yeah, wisdom time. Great. This is Wisdom Corner. Share your wisdom as I will share mine. Yeah, I think it's a volleyball type. That's possible, yes. When you love yourself, you value yourself more, and you don't accept less. Exactly, but get your partners in bulk. Start a polycule. Here's the end of the pitch, everybody. That's it. Welcome, Riley. Come on in. Oh my god, welcome to the holiday. This is Budju. Budju is a baby, so baby types are weak to everything. But I guess we're talking about, we're just going through a little bit of relationship wisdom right now. Hope you're good. Thanks for popping by, and offering, honestly, in this economy, I'm just saying, you know, it's easier to buy a house in a polycule. I don't have one, but I feel like you could really go gangbusters. So keep that in mind. Yes, and exactly, making decisions from a place of desperation or low self-worth can lead to the least comfy of times. I'm gonna give this thing a warm hug. And those can be the most consequential decisions. So always try to check in with yourself when you feel like you're gonna, when you feel it, and you know because you feel it in the back of your smart brain. Because dumb brain goes to the front sometimes, and dumb brain speaks loud. But smart brain, you can always think back and you be like, smart brain was saying that was a bad idea. Try to listen to smart brain. Okay, come on, Bob. Hey, that's it. Well, Riley's got some amazing advice for you, Starletty. If you have a very open mind and listen to the right podcasts, you too could own a house. Let's see, twins separated at birth? You know, being a hermit and not going outside does limit your opportunities to meet people. But that might be a good message to start, you know, finding some, you know, opportunities to just meet some new friends. Like, people do, like, kickball leagues and stuff like that. And if anything sounds cringe, to be cringe is to be alive, right? There's plenty of wonderful places that you can, you know, meet new friends. And the social anxiety is definitely, you know, my heart goes out to it. You know, it comes and goes, baby. But even in baby steps, finding yourself in places that take you out of your comfort zone, usually, not always, can help to some wonderful growth. To be cringe is to be free. But there's a lot of wonderful places to meet new friends. I mean, you don't necessarily... I think one thing that helps is not going into it trying to meet somebody to date, but going into it to meet new people and friends and expand your mind. So, like, you know, taking a class of some sort. Those kind of things can really help, joining a league or things. Or even, I think getting outside is helpful. But there's like online communities, but that's, you know, that's not necessarily where my wheelhouse is, so I can't speak on that. I need a nickname for Budju. Tuxedo Mask. Oh my god. You're so premature. How do you fit that gigantic brain in that head of yours? Tuxedo Mask. Wow. Has there ever been a better name? I don't think there has. I don't think there has been a better name. Oh my god. Yes. Speaking of bad relationship decisions, Tuxedo Mask is a college-age man, and he is dating a high schooler. He is a loser. He is a loser. He throws a rose, and then he leaves because he has nothing to offer, okay? But our Tuxedo Mask is good. Let's pick the number. You've been thinking of spending more time at your college campus. That's a great idea, but alas, your disability means you cannot drive at night. Is night the time that it's poppin', Evie? Let's see. A limited time does make that not so fun. Hopefully you'll be able to work within the limitations. But I love where your head's at. I love where your head's at. You know, I and therefore we have a wonderful community of people. And I see friendships bloom in the Discord all the time, and it warms my heart. Also, you know, online community cannot necessarily take the place of in-person community. in your mind and heart. So definitely, I think it's a great opportunity to see that, to hear that, and to be like, time to try something, you know. And you know, it may the angsies may, you know, come and go and get worse or better, but nothing ventured, nothing gained, which is very easy to say. But you know, we believe in you, in your ability to step outside your comfort zone. Let's see. What are we talking about, Starletty? He's a mysterious loser. Yes, we're talking about him. Yes, we're talking about, yes. Let's get back to dragging fucking Tuxedo Mask. She was in middle school. Scoundrel. James from Pokemon was your anime hobby. I think that's a pretty healthy choice. It's a very healthy choice, Butt. Butt's got the, I feel like Butt, with a name like that, definitely emotionally mature individual. Maybe not humor, but that's kind of the market I'm trying to hit. Let's see. Yeah, it gets dark up. Ooh, interesting. Well, the winter is coming, but if you're at college, I actually met a lot of friends, not necessarily long-lasting ones, but I met a lot of good friends for the year that I was at this one school by joining the fencing club. But like, I think college clubs are pretty fantastic way to get out. Kakashi feels like a fine, you know. Kakashi was just out there reading smut. He was a fine guy, you know. You have now arrived. Hey, welcome back. I am also back. But so I don't, you know, I've had this moment a couple times. I don't know if you left, but I'm back. So hooray that we're back, and it's good to see you. Wise. Oh, thank you, Porg. Let's see. 29-year-old mom. Oh yes, no wonder you got Wise. You chose the name when you were 16. I love it. I feel the journey, but let's see. How old's your kiddo, if you don't mind my asking? I'm a fresh uncle, so I've got kiddos on the mind. I have one nephew who's over 2, and I just have a fresh niece who I'm very excited about. You know, you gotta be out there reading smut, right? I feel like that's a green flag somehow. Complicated relationship? Oh, you mean the Moon Princess? Yes. Oh, a D&D club is very fun. Honestly, Dungeons & Dragons is the best game that's ever been made. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Porg, clearly you're watching me, so you're a dork. And if anybody else is, like, looking to expand their social circle, there are, like, D&D clubs at, like, local game stores. So that's always a fun option. 8-month? Oh, little baby. Oh, my God, Butt. That's so cute. A tiny little baby. Oh, they're 8 months old, so I can still say fuck. Ooh, thank goodness. All right. Whew. All right. They won't remember. The kid won't remember. It's fine. So small, so new. What's up, Oricalx? Let's see. Great idea. As someone who also struggled to find friends, you highly recommend it? Yes. Yes, for Dungeons and Dragons. Yes. I'm sure there are D&D clubs all over colleges, but, yeah. Granted, you will, you know, like anything, you're gonna have to weed out some stinkers, right? Playing Dungeons and Dragons is not only people that rock, unfortunately. I wish I knew that. But sometimes you'll make some lifelong friends. Going to full Naruto nerd, the smut series is actually a romance novel. Yes! But isn't that smut? Is that different? Wait, are those two different things? Romance manhwas. The only and if anybody's, I think I have it right, but a manhwa is a Korean manga, a Korean comic. I think the only manhwa that I ever read was Sweet Home, the horror one. Loved that one. Go back and finish college. Already finished 2 years, but life happened. Hey, you know what? There's no rush. Just like the theme, there's no rush. I haven't gotten even to the first gym yet, and we're all still having a great time. Money's a big factor, so, and college is, you know, can be. I'm not controversial statements. College can be very important, but it not always is the most important thing. If having a job is very important. It is an ever-changing world that I don't necessarily know, the most about sometimes. But yes, there's no rush. Take it at your speed, and get your feet under you before you sprint. Yeah, and some people don't go to college and they're fine. I went to film school, and you see, there have been benefits. I work in the film industry, but I don't think I needed the degree to do that. Film school, by and large, I would say, can be a little bit of a scam, but I learned something, and I now learned a lot more by just doing it. The film things that I learned in my 15 plus years in the industry have allowed me to do this in a arguably quality way. So there's that. Let's get Tuxedo Mask in here, because I think I'm gonna need a Tuxedo Mask. I think I'm gonna get Dandelion out, because they're just not gonna be very useful for the moment. I think I'm gonna keep Cricketune in here. A scam, you say? Yeah. Well, here's the thing. For me, my film school experience, I had to stay an extra semester to touch a digital camera. Granted, I'm old, but I'm not that old. We're on attempt 5 right now. Let's see. Exactly. Watching while you hatch eggs. Ooh, you gotta let us know if you get that shiny foy Coco for the hubbo. Love it. Egg 425. God damn, you're a champion. Champion wife. Let's see. Fun fact, you don't have WSI. You need to be swim coach. I don't know what a WSI is, but you just have a ton of experience as a swimmer, and it worked out. Ah, okay. Some kind of certification. Jay Destined, come on in. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? I am back from my honeymoon, and we're having a great time making very little progress. So how are you doing? Let me show you the team. If anybody's covered it, we got Tad, a bean type. We have Cupcake, the Angie type. Bob, the boring flying. Boogie, Grass Vibe. Cricketune, Bug Song. Grass Poison, Baby. Soon to be gender, Tuxedo Mask. Hey, good to have you back. Good for me to be back. And thank you. I went to Greece. It was a fantastic time. I have some of the pictures up in the IRL photos of the Discord. Going to back school for a certificate that's completely different than what you got your BA in. Yes, they truly change in very strange ways. Oppa, indeed. Yeah, Bob's a real ringer. I love Bob. Honestly, Bob, I would die for Bob. I love Bob very much. Aethermancer. I've been meaning to get into that one. The RNG is eluding you. Here's a hydrate for you, Porg. It's still, so if anybody's unfamiliar, Aethermancer is from the wonderful people that did Monster Sanctuary. Fantastic monster fighting games. Peak games. Pixel art games. Water Park Sim, hell yes. Yes, some water for the wisdom. Yes, your brain gets less wise when it doesn't have the things it needs for homeostasis. And Aethermancer I've been really meaning to play, like, on the fucking channel. It's in early access right now. Does anybody know what the trajectory's looking like? I have a few things that I want to do in the meantime. But I feel like that kind of game could be really cool to do on the channel, because then I'm still sort of in my niche, but I can do something a little different that I really have a passion for, because I love it was a Team 17. I love Team 17 that makes that series. It's not a series, this is a new game, but they made another awesome monster racing game. Just released into early access recently. That might be worth a check out. I also want to play Hades 2. There's too much. Hades 2 is a little farther from my niche, and it's also not. I think it just came out of early access. But I don't have time to do that with Legends ZA on the horizon. I must honor the Pokemon niche. I also really want to get into some more Minecraft, but much to do, so little time. Uh-oh, there's just a lot of stuff I want to play. Oh no, I guess we'll have a lot of content. There is a Discord link if you scroll down, or anybody can type !Discord and it'll pop up. Water Park Sim, I think I saw Let's Game It Out playing that one. That was really fun. Okay. So what's my level cap here? Okay. 15 is my level cappy. Let's do it. Oh, I don't think I have to fight anybody in this gym, right? So, when it comes to this is Ancient. I feel like I've learned a lot and a little about Ancient. Rock and Ancient. Monkey and Sharp type. Okay, so I think with the rock typing I can use Grass, but I also have my Song type, which is good against Ancient. Case O's playthrough was the funnest? Hell yes. Yes, it's some insane polish. Oh, okay, I'll have to take a look at that. Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Oh, yes. If you are still doing the first Hades game, I would highly recommend finishing it, because I think it's out. It's out. It's just out now. Excuse me. They come in twos. When will the wife do her run? It's not going to be a YouTube-only thing. It'll probably be one Twitch stream. I guess soon. Definitely. It's not going to be a full playthrough. It'll probably be like one stream or two. I'm going to snooze. There's an ad starting, so we'll just let that run. But that was unlocked in the subathon, so I'll definitely get to that. It's been a little chaotic to get that working, but I'll actually see when she might be up for that. But it'll probably be like one stream or two rather than a full YouTube video. Cupcake Bob, Boogie, Cricketoon, Tuxedo Mask, and Tad. All right, we're cruising. We're cruising, baby. I'm gonna give out some berries. Let's give a berry to Tad. Let's give a berry to Cupcake. I guess everyone could just get a berry. We'll give one to Cricketoon for sure. Let's give one to Bob. And let us give one to Boogie. All right. Hallelujah. Let's go. Ready for that, Jim? Let's do it. So I think I can avoid all of you jackals. All of you horrible monsters. I'm out of here, yeah. Okay, so let me get everyone up to a smooth 15. Infinite Rare Candy. Beautiful. My dad works at Nintendo. It's okay. Let's see. Tad. Sip coffee? Yes. What does sip coffee do? Can I heal? Oh my god, no shit, right? Wait. Heal and raise speed? Okay, Tad might be goated. Okay. I guess I'm gonna lose poison powder. But I could essentially heal up and then Pinto power for great justice. Okay, Tad. Tad might be the answer. Okay, let's get Cupcake up here. I don't think Cupcake's going to evolve just yet. I think we're alright with that. Bob. Here we go. Alright, I feel it. Bob. Hades coming back in time for the Spooktober, yes. I'm wondering if, because I did a spooky game, File W9, yes, I did, I played, what was the name of the spooky game? Mortuary Assistant as a goal for the subathon, and that, I think, stream was really funny. I could turn it into like a quick little video. I'm wondering if I make a little, a nice, clean edit of that and post it to the YouTube for Halloween. And if it doesn't do very well, then that's fine. Air Cutter, definitely better than Gust. But it might be fun. But definitely a spoopy stream could be fun, too. Pardon me, I'm getting over sickness. Okay. Hey, Eldritch Hime, welcome, come on in. Longtime viewer of the YouTube, thank you so much for joining the live. Welcome to the holiday. I am doing great. I have just come back from my honeymoon. So, I am getting back into the groove here. How are you doing, buddy? This is our Too Many Types Hardcore Blind Nuzlocke. I have played PT, so unfortunately the surprise is kind of lost on me, but I loved PT. I have it on my PS4 still. Oops All Spookies, Ghost and Darks. That could be fun. You wrapped up everything in Hades 1? Yes. Excellent. Yeah, I did get, my wife and I both got sick on the honeymoon. Oof indeed, but we still managed to tear fun from the jaws of a mild fever and a cough. Ooh, love to draw. That's awesome. Hey, so much of the cuties VODs. Hell yes. Hey, well, this is not going to be the next YouTube series, but the next big YouTube video will be the cutie one. And no worries. I appreciate the condolences. We still had a great time. Ooh. Boogie is evolving. Boogie little guy. Vaporeon, you have redeemed a big stretch. Yeah. Yeah. All of this time sitting down. Ugh, great. Here we go. And Fallen, you have also redeemed the squeak of the duck. Excellent. Excellent. Harmonious. Hallelujah. I might be mine too. Some random guy at a music festival gave me that duck, and I'm like, I think this needs to be part of the lore now. It's a good duck. Absorb. No, Cricketune, you've got better moves than that. I think you're alright. I think Tuxedo Mask, I guess I can start leveling them up a little bit, but they're a baby. They're not gonna be... I don't know if this is really worth doing. Stunspore is fine. As a baby, they are wickedly weak, but I like having them in the party so that I can, you know, get friendship points. I wonder if there's a good way to get friendship points in this game. It's tough, man. It's tough getting friendship points out here. I think we open up Tad, and then we go to Cricketune if necessary. All right. Roxanne, you don't have to put on that ancient light. Wickedly weak, yes. Hello, everyone. We are wickedly weak. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the sound that they would have to have because they're wickedly weak. Okay, it's time to fight Roxanne. All right, everybody, it's run 5. I feel like I have a pretty good handle over this fight, but I have been humbled before. So I think let's go for a Pinto power. Raising that attack and that special attack. It's basically just growth. Rock Tomb is fine. I think I can put up with those. Yes. My speed has been lowered. This is a perfect opportunity to go for a little bit of a sip coffee. That's right, Tad has a caffeine addiction. So it only heals a little bit. We gotta keep that in mind. Okay, I'm not gonna get any faster with these rock tombs coming in. So let's try to take this thing down with a razor leaf. Give me the crit. Give me the crit. What if you gave me the crit? Not the crit, but that's fine. Rock Tomb, okay. With an EX. Oh my god, you got the crit, did you? You dirty freaking bastard? Alright, well thank goodness I've got this berry. I can probably clinch this win. And you got a potion, you dirty biscuit. Alright, this might actually not be enough to save you. Yeah, that's fine. Great. Okay. What was I complaining for? An EXP share. Ooh, I'll have to find that. I know you've done Nuzlocke's galore. I'm gonna do a lot more. It's basically the main thing I do. If there's a Pokemon you initially were not fond of, you were forced to catch them and use them in a Nuzlocke. Ooh, plenty. Yes. Yours was Solipede. I love Solipede. That's a good question. Because Nuzlocks, that's one of the great things about them is that they do kind of force you to use Pokemon that you would otherwise just not even think twice about. Let me think about that. Yes, hacking indeed. Yes, she got the crit. Tad has a butt crack? Yeah, no, I think that's their tail. But we can think it's the butt crack. Who's been a real freaking champion? Honestly, Berserker. I was not prepared to really, like, I really think Berserker is awesome. I'm gonna sip a coffee here. I can eat this rock tomb, right? Yeah, we're fine. Berserker, goated. I was not ready for freaking Metal Meowth to be anything worth its salt. Fantastic. Uh-oh, acid is gonna really hurt. Not actually as much as you would think. So the coffee sip is good. So this is just a sus type, I think. Sus grass ancient. I don't know how bean stacks up against this thing, so I'm gonna give it a... It's not a rock type, it's just a grass type. Same question to y'all, is there a Pokemon that you've, like, unexpectedly, like, fallen in love with because of a Nuzlocke? Or anything, really. I'm gonna hit it with the Lima Lash. Oh yeah, the Berserker from the Subathon, yes! I gave away the Catlock Pokemon. Whoa! Okay, Bean. Bean is super effective against something in the mix. Okay, Tad. This is an okay opportunity for Tad to... I'm gonna hit him with the Lima Lash again, because they're gonna use the potion. And this will finish the job. Zarude. Oh, fun! The opening of the movie gave Tarzan vibes. I haven't seen that movie with Zarude in it. But that's cool. I like that. Yeah, I feel like Zarude is kind of... People forget about Zarude. Here's Baltoy. Baltoy is an ancient psychic type. Tad is really putting in the goddamn work. I think it's time that we've got to go. So let's go for Kricketune here. Because I know I can hit him with that song. Fossilize. I think I should resist it. Yes, good. Rescues a baby. Oh. I love that. Welcome to the Discord, Fallen. Let's go with the Disarming Voice. I think this is a smooth, crispy, on-key W. I think this is what it is. Oh, Indeedee. Yeah, Indeedee's one of those Pokemon that you look at him and you're like, whoa, no, god damn it. That's not what you say when you look at Indeedee. Okay, Kricketune, in trouble because of rock moves. Okay. That's fine. But Indeedee's great. Yeah, it's a lot of people don't do Nuzlocks. Or using emotes from other streamers, that's fine. Okay. I think maybe Boogie could do something? Bob is gonna get messed up by rock type. Cupcake is weak. Oh, Braviary, very good answer. Let's try Boogie. Let's try Boogie. This is getting a little dire. Baltoy came in with a very clutch move that kind of messed everything up. Rock Tomb is gonna miss. Okay, Boogie, I need you now. I need you to take this all the way to the end, Boogie. Ghost. I'm gonna hit him with the bubble. Let's see, Fossilize. Let's hope that doesn't hurt a vibe type. Okay. Hit him with the bubble. Get that speed down while we're at it, right? Oh, it's got a berry, does it? It's got a berry, just hanging out. Loves its Oran berry. Nom nom nom. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Let's go for an Absorb, then. Oh, Love Disc for Renplat, for sure. Yeah, Renplat Love Disc is peak. Renegade Platinum made a lot of Pokemon that were completely irrelevant so clutch. Like Ledian. I think I'm gonna go for another bubble here to see if I can get this speed down. This is probably not gonna be handled just by Boogie. Mimikyu also was a Pokemon that I really... In my first Nuzlocke, I was like, oh, this thing's actually awesome. I think that's gotta be Cupcake. Cupcake's gotta come in and clutch up. I know Angie isn't very good, but I think Dark was good against... I mean, I know Dark's good against Psychic, so... Okay. Here we go. Yeah, that Rourke fight can really mess you up. Come on, Cupcake. Cupcake, this is surprisingly dire without our usual starter. No! Okay. Come on, Cupcake, you survive. You got that. Heal. There we go. No double flinches. Fuck. All right. Cupcake, we're in a little bit of hot water. He's been using Fossilize. So Bob can possibly come in. Bob is going to get hurt by the Rock Tomb. Just don't hit him with a Rock Tomb. Come on, Bob. Fossilize is fine. I'm boring. How is that, right? Yeah, we're fine. Okay. So I'm just going to go straight for that sweet, sweet air cutter. Not going for the rock move. Okay, come on, Bob. Bob. Who would have thought it would be Bob that clutched up? But Bob, boring, is reliable. Give me boring. File some more W9s. Bob, you have seized victory from the jaws of maybe somebody dying this day. So, give Bob his flowers, but not anything too bright or shiny. Just like, you know, regular flowers. Boring but practical. Bob, so heroic. Oh. Excuse me. I thought I was going to burp, but I didn't. Okay. We won. Score Bunny? Very good. Honestly, yeah, favorite from playthroughs, maybe Centiscorch. Centiscorch is my son. I love Centiscorch. Obtained the axe. Yes. Ooh, Mian Xiao. That seems like a Pokemon that really doesn't get a lot of love. Fossilize. Okay. Freaking hooray. We've done it. This was a lot harder than it has been because we started with a bean type, which is apparently not easy mode. Not freaking easy mode when you get crit. Hi. Is that man larcening you? Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna go heal, and then I'll help with the larceny. Nope, not that way. Down way. Solrock? I think Solrock is one of the... It's a very peak design, but I don't know if I've ever really been impressed by it, yeah. Pachirisu was your first vanilla plat Nuzlocke. Pachirisu can really come in clutch. I mean, Pachirisu won a championship, didn't they? I mean, that's Follow Me. They're really shining in VGC. But yeah, some of those guys, some of those little mouses, they can really clutch up. I know it's a squirrel, but it's a mouse. I think we're gonna all agree it's a mouse, right? Because it's a Pikachu. And what's a Pikachu if not a mouse? It's a Pikachu. I also like Lunatone. Yeah, I like those guys. They're good guys. All right, well, freaking hell yes, baby. I think there's nothing up here, so I'm gonna leave. It is time to go save this man's property. Or is it notes? Either way, we're gonna go be heroes. Maybe this is a good opportunity to get some friendship points with Tuxedo Mask. Because I don't have an EXP share, so Tuxedo Mask needs some W's. Hey, nice. Yeah, Pachirisu, man. They can pop off. Oh, baby versus baby, but I'm a stronger baby. So, Grass poison baby. Well, this is still going. They're actually gonna resist absorb, huh? All right. Well, let's just go to Cupcake. Cupcake will take care of business. Cupcake will take care of business, and Cupcake I trust. So we eat the absorb, no problem. Just get a stronger baby. Yes, you want to beat a Garchomp? Just get a stronger Garchomp. Let's bite. This is friendship, right? I'm getting friendship. You were asleep? What's up, Hope? I'm still streaming. Don't you worry, bud. We didn't die. We didn't freaking die. We're alive. Alive with the glory of love. Huh. Returned from my honeymoon in Greece. It was fantastic. Some pics in the Discord and the IRL photos of the crazy places that I got to go with my wonderful wife. And I'm gonna run. No, I'm not gonna run. I'm gonna switch out to Cricketune. But this is run 5, and I'm remembering decently well what I need to do. But that gym battle was really that was hit or miss for a second. I thought somebody was gonna have to go down. and then maybe still I would lose. An inopportune crit is never very fun in a Nuzlocke. But we roll with the punches, we roll with the types. As we are now going to stop some larceny from happening. Oh, it's also kidnapping, because he took Pico. Toga tomorrow is goated and run and bun? Ooh, I believe that. Those ROM hacks, they can, I mean, if Ledian can become insane, right? Then what? I guess I'm opening with Budju, so we're gonna hope that this is not the most challenging thing. You made it to Petalburg? Oh boy. I really do need to try run and bun at one point. So hold on. Tyrogue is fight and zoomer. All right, he's a zoomer. Let's go against fight and or zoomer. Bob is flying. That's just a regular interaction. I know about that. You can't punch birds. Boring resists normal also. Let's hit it with the air cutter. Lurk away, fallen. Let's see here. Oh, fake out and metronome. Love that journey. All right, Team Aqua Grunt. Your career has come to an end. Bob is here to stop you. He's filed a very unfortunate report. Bob is the IRS. Okay. I will take the Devon parts. Yeah, the true Dark Souls actually starts every moment. What's happening? They're dancing. Did somebody follow? What's going on? It'll catch up soon. I'll give you your kudos. I will give you a proper thank you for the wonderful support. Goodbye, Pico. And the old man from scene 24. In the sense that he's just an old man. That's the only connection I have there. Oh yes. Okay. The Nuzlocke lives. Well, let's go take out old Stinky Pants. That is the Stinky type gym leader. Monkey Stinky. Oh wait, I have cut now. Let me get some stuff. Let me get some cool things. Here we go, it's Budju, our little best friend. Okay, Tuxedo Mask, take him out. This is still 50% damage, I think, because, yeah. Leave it to just a double resistance to make a baby still resist something. Well, I'd love to get a good move on Tuxedo Mask, but today might not be that day. Excuse me. All right. Bob, I need you to beat this baby up. I can't sugarcoat it. I can't sugarcoat it, Bob. I need you to take this baby out. All right, take the shot. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there, and there are no dogs fighting right now. So I think you understand what needs to be done. Thank you, Bob. Great. I want all of these little prizes, but I don't know if they're worth it. You're gonna make me do a double battle for that one. Well, I don't have to do a double battle, but I think I'm not gonna do it. I think I'm all right. Okay. The little guys danced, and it never came up. So if somebody donated or gave a sub and it didn't pop up, let me know so I can give you your kudos. Obviously, you're deserving of kudos, whatever happens. But the little guys were dancing. I don't know for what they danced. At least I'm gonna get all these berries. I don't think I'm gonna deal with any of that jazz over there. I don't wanna deal with these trainers. No, man, too many types. It's a dangerous place. Don't go here. There's too many types. There's just too many. You can't expect me to remember all these types. All right. It's another baby. Ooh, make that quesadilla, but hell yes. Thank you, thank you. Good to have you stopping by, and hopefully I'll see you around. Either way, have a great one. Budju versus Budju. There's nothing sacred. Bob, need you to beat up another baby. I realize I just asked this of you, but I need you to do it again. You did such a good job with the first one that I need you to beat up another baby. See, hooray. Hooray dropping classes. And every achievement in Hades too. Jesus Christ, that's awesome. Excellent. Yes, I'm not sure where you would be using Latin anyway, I guess, but I'm glad that it's improved your situation. Hooray, huzzah. Let's see. All right, Bob has beaten up a baby, which is a perfect opportunity. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'm not gonna throw a substitute down. I think it's gonna be quick. I'll be back. I'm gonna do a good old-fashioned chair stream here, everybody. Enjoy the pomegranate. Enjoy. I will be back. That chair does anything weird, tell me. All right? Return. As I said I would. There's a pretty basic, you know, that I don't think anybody should be impressed by that, but I did come back. All right, let's get it. Eldritch Hime, you probably are a little Pokemon at the bottom of the screen right now. As long as you follow the channel, you should be down here. Let me see. Let's try to find you. Let's see. You can do exclamation point jump, and you should jump. Let's see. Yeah, you gotta balance the work and the life. Let's see here. All right, let's get it. I'm gonna have a tiny cheese, so. Who are you? Mm-hmm. You can actually change, you can jump, you can fart, you can dance, you can do anything. So you can also, there's a little, if you're on a computer, you can scroll down and it's a stream avatars and you can choose your little guy. You can also do exclamation point avatar space and the name of that Pokemon and it'll make you that little Pokemon. You can, yeah, so definitely you can sling, you can fart, dance, you can bomb. You can do bombs when you get money. And you get money by getting stars. Let me throw some stars down. So do exclamation point jump. And this is going to clog the hell out of the chat. So if anybody, you know, I will say it again if it goes unheard. Because the stars clog the chat. Like nobody's business they clog it. You can dance. There's a mass dance. There's a mass fart. There we go. Yeah, Hope has bombed their way up. It's pretty fun. I loved it. It's a Steam game. If anybody content creators want to do this, it's like a $14 Steam game, if that, and you just have it forever. It's great. All right, let it go. Huh. My wife got exploded into something. You can do a battle royale, you can do a mass dance, anything you want there, Dom. Hell yes, that's awesome to hear. Alright, well, let's continue the death and destruction. So now whoever wins this battle royale will be in charge of my channel, because I refuse to, you know, I don't want responsibility. So skulls for the skull throne, baby, let's get it. Ooh. Oh yeah, you can get shinies in like generation 8 and 9. You may have been eaten, yeah. That's what the Om Nom Nom channel point redeem does. Like, grab your little guy and they go ha 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 ha. So, if anybody wants that experience, it can be yours for like 400 channel points or whatever. This too could be yours. Dom might have killed you. It's Violet Eden and Simply Beatrice. Violet's ignoring. Oh, ignoring. Oh, the healing items taken out. Violet Eden, you're now in charge of my channel. So, your problem now, buddy. It happens. All right. Well, congratulations. Violet, if you are active right now, you're in charge. So, whatever Violet says goes. If Violet says we all need to wear funky hats, we all need to wear funky hats. It's just, I don't make the rules. In fact, I very clearly have told you that Violet does. There you are. You're in charge. All right. Thank you for this great ball. That's actually very helpful. Oh boy. I don't know if I've got Walking Wake. He might not. I don't have everybody. I've got like a pretty large selection across generations. Uncle vibes? Has Chad ever referred to you as Unk? I don't think anybody has. I am an uncle. So I'm not, I think that might be, you know, on, but I don't think anyone's ever called me Unk. This Yanma has speed boosts and sonic boom. Oh boy. I love that. I'm a double uncle. I just got a new niece. Fresh. A fresh baby. All right. Dunkle. Double uncle. That's right. A fresh baby. All right, that's my niece you're talking about there, buddy. Let's see here. Now I finally have a map. And I can... Does this have games on it? Could I maybe play some... I don't know, some Snake? At the very least, play some Snake, right? Well, thank you. Goodbye. It's time to go on a magical adventure. Yeah, you guessed it. A magical adventure. Here we go. Nope, not going anywhere. I need to call someone in order to be tutorialized. All right, thank you for the match call. My least favorite thing is everybody giving me their goddamn phone numbers like I give a shit. All right. But who's bitter? Let me make a match call. To Mr. Stone. Please, please, Dr. Stone was another guy. I'm Mr. Stone. Good. Great. Good talk. Thank you for the cell phone. I'll fight more bad guys for you. All right. Yes, definitely good to not be drinking if you don't have a DD. But I hope you have a wonderful time at Oktoberfest. Huzzah! Evolving. Bum, 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 bum. And you know, even if it isn't that fun, you know you tried. You can at the very least dismiss the concept of FOMO. You did not miss out if it wasn't fun. And you'd be like, all right. What's up, Miss Devon? How are you doing? Come on in. Welcome, welcome. Friend of the channel, Miss Devon. How are you? This is a blind Nuzlocke of Pokemon Too Many Types. I don't know if you're familiar with this one, but creator Alpharad and his team added a fuck ton of types. There's a lot of types, okay? You got Tuxedo Mask is Grass Poison Baby. Baby is weak to everything because babies shouldn't be fighting. Angie type are Poochyena. We have Boring type, which is a type that's actually kind of goated. We have Grasswater Vibe type. We have Bug Song type, broken, very good. Grass Bean type for Tad. I think they added like 45 types to this game. Hey, get it. I don't think I've ever done an Oktoberfest. Yes, the Alpharad video covering this is freaking hilarious. I would highly recommend it. Fuecoco, if they were in this game, they would be a song type. Yes, confirmed. Just finished playing a round of Fortnite K-pop Demon Hunters with your daughter. That sounds super wholesome and adorable. Is there a K-pop Demon Hunters thing going on with Fortnite? That only makes sense that they would do that. Went down an Alpharad Among Us rabbit hole. Oh, classic. Classic, very good. Just released. Okay, all right. There's a Demon Rush battle mode and all the skins. Well, I mean, you know, I've never really been tempted to spend money on that game, but maybe if I could be one of the Demon Hunters, that might be kind of fun. Or maybe one of the Saja boys. Really, whatever. If I could just do Soda Pop or Golden, that'd be pretty good. Okay, let's see here. Came back to Fortnite for that collab alone. I mean, God, I'll be goddamned if that isn't just, you know, such a fun movie. You know, it gotta be Golden. Oh yes, I need to leave this forsaken town. It smells and I don't like it here. Oh, there's my rival. Okay, hold on. Such a fun movie. Let's get Tad out. Your voice teacher wants you to perform your idol. Oh, that's a spooky one. I like that. For your next dress costume recital next month. Ooh, that's fun. Hell yeah. Printing a picture of abs on your shirt is so unhinged. I love it. That's awesome. That's fun. Be your idol. Let's see. Like, comment, and subscribe at the very least. Great movie. Boom. All right, Brendan. It's time to battle. Thank you for giving me your number. To karaoke your idol is a sub goal? Maybe. I do like to sing. I do like to sing. I can do embarrassingly well with the Hamilton soundtrack. I don't know if I think that I shouldn't be proud of that, but I can do it. Let's see here. All right, here we go. It's Brendan. What do you got, Brendan? Brendan's got a Lotad. How embarrassing for you. I have the evolved version of this guy. Okay, I'm gonna go for a Pinto power right off the bat. So, Tad has a lot of bean-type moves, because Tad is Grass Bean. So I've got to you kind of make me broke even there. So I'm going to go for the Lima Lash. Lima Lash is super effective against Lotad. So Lima Lash might be good against Bean? No, Bean might be good against Grass, or Bean is good against Vibe. The karaoke stream? All right, if enough people call for it, maybe I will do it. Fennekin. This is a fire magic type. Soon to be a fire magic furry. To make a game, this is what the game would be like. Wait, if I would a too many types game, I would definitely do something completely stupid. But doable. Much like this. Used to constantly sing the Skylar sisters. Poor Peggy, you know? What came of Peggy? Let's see, and the three of us would go over the who got to sing the Burr parts. That's funny. All the types feels like a thing. Yes, I do a lot of oops all stuff. The bean type is pretty good. If I could do an oops all beans, yeah. I don't know if there are enough beans. All right, I have a fire type, and fire sucks. Fire is a real problem. I think Tad's gonna stick around, and I'm gonna see what bean does. I can put up with one attack from this horrible jackal. Okay. So I'm burned. Tad is not doing very well. Most things are weak to fire. Go figure. I guess Boogie could do something. Let's go for Boogie. My team is not very well positioned to deal with fire types. Well, they have to be bean-shaped, obviously. No. Okay, we're good. Go for that bubble. Begging for a piece of that bubble. Come on. Do something, Boogie. Yes! The crits from Boogie! The vibes are on. I feel it. Well, how could you... I mean, if you look at Chikorita, obviously it's a bean, right? Obviously bean. Oh, Tad is evolving! So, I mean, bean shape. If not bean, then why bean shaped, right? But now, I think still bean. Just like a bigger bean. Nubbins was a bean. Nubbins was bean. Yes. Another bean. It's a lima bean. Tad is still like a bean, but they're like a long bean. Yeah, rest in peace, Nubbins. Rest in peace, Nubbins. I miss that little bastard. The Cutie Lock edit is coming along. Excuse me. Trying not to do that into the microphone. I still have the honeymoon plague. A little bit of the honeymoon plague. It's like a long green bean now, yes. The Nubbins emote, yes, it is only a subscriber. Nubbins and Dojabat, they truly will live on, yes. Well, Tad is on fire, but let's take a look at Tad. Has anything changed for Tad? Grass bean still, all right. I'm loving it. A little bean boy. My little bean boy. Okay. Here we go. All right, so now that we have beaten up Brendan and properly demoralized him, so hopefully he will, you know, get it in his head that crossing us is a mistake. It will cost him his life. We can now move down to a little boat ride where we can get a bunch of new encounters and defeat a stinky gym leader. They are, in fact, the stinky and fighting type gym leader. So looking forward to that business. I'm going to use this axe like you do. For next accuracy. Hooray! Can't use that ever. All right. If there's a bean and baby, oh, a beanie baby. That would be, honestly, fantastic. The undiagnosed, but I have suspicions is your legacy with this community. Yes, that's, it's definitely held fast because of the Discord picture. Let's see here. Stinky and fighting. So they are all both. So they have the option to be either. So because there's too many types, usually the gym leaders are 2 types. So Roxanne was rock and ancient type. And she had she had Geodude who was rock, boring, stinky. I think rock, boring, stinky. It was definitely, no, it was rock, boring, ugly type, which is, first of all, freaking rude. But yeah, so we had rock, boring, ugly type. And then they also had like an ancient psychic type. Yeah, I love him. He's ugly, but I love him. But Daddy, I love him. Leave Geodude alone. Geodude's put in the work. I can maybe take out Kricketot. No, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm a baby. I'm a baby. Who am I kidding? Man, why don't do Geodude like this? Just don't do that. Yeah, store your energy, Kricketot. It will do you no good. I'm gonna file a W9 on you. Yeah, what do you think of that? There you go, do your taxes. Bob is a boring type, so boring type moves like file taxes, eat cracker. It's honestly a goated type. I will die on this hill. Boring is possibly one of the best types. Some fantastic moves in the boring moves. There's not an evil type. There is a gun type. There's gun. There's Uno reverse. So you'll see right now, Slackoff is boring, stinky type. There's a silly type. There's smash type, which feels evil to me. Let's get Bob back in here. What are some other types? There's silly, there's magic, there's furry type. Yes, Gargomon, or any of the the Digimon. There's a lot of guns. But yes, so like Remoraid is a gun, because apparently they're a gun shape, guy. Horsey is a gun. A lot of Pokemon are weak to gun. Yes, the guns in, Palmon, yes. Is it Palmon? No, it's Palworld, yes. Beta Remoraid was supposed to be a gun? That's funny. They went the way of that banned Pokemon episode. Let's see, Palworld, yes. Yeah, Palworld is truly a forsaken place. There's a Palmon game on mobile now? Oh, yes, somebody went to the effort of copying Palworld and then, taking all their stuff, which I think is pretty fucking funny. I think Palworld made a decently unique game. Obviously, they were doing a spoof on Pokemon, but I think it's really funny that, like, shitty mobile games are, like, now just doing the Palworld thing. I think that's justice enough. They've suffered. The Cozy Palworld game? No, I didn't. Is there more Palworld? Palworld made a goddamn dating sim where you date your pals. I can't keep my brain in the zeitgeist on that one. So is there a Cozy Palworld game? I've seen the Cozy Pokemon game coming out where you're a Ditto. Oh, they're doing it because Pokemon's doing it? That's hilarious. I gotta admit, they are funny. You have to admit that they're kind of funny. It looks good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's hilarious. Palworld is out here doing something. You have to admit they're doing something. I don't know what they're doing, but they are doing something. I think I fought this kid. Yeah, they're oddly still. That's the sign of a defeated trainer. Hello, sir. Can I have a boat ride, maybe? Come on and get me across the ocean. Yeah. A letter bound for Dewford. All right. Take me away, anchors away. Here we go. All right. Beautiful, magical, wonderful even. We now approach the Stinky Gym. Ooh, oh yes, and I remember that I want to use a repel here for the cave encounter. All right, so let's get it going. They got the U.S. Patent Office to give them the exclusive right to patent catching creatures and battling with them. So does that mean that, like, all the other games can't do that? Catching creatures is one thing, I guess. I feel like it's going to be hard to prove that, but that's a little extreme. I mean, catching them in balls, I think, is fine. Because Palworld literally just said, let's just do that. But, like, I don't know, monster raising games are they're not just Pokemon. Is it specifically balls? Because if it's balls, then that's fine. They can have balls. I don't want to I come to Pokemon to catch stuff in balls. But, like, you have games where you can just, it was balls. Okay, that's fine. That's not that big of a deal. Pokemon should have that. Catch them in balls. That's Pokemon did that, right? But, if it's any game where monsters are fighting, that feels crazy. Now it has to be Pal Cubes. That's fine. Make them cubes. That wasn't the thing that made Palworld what it was. Make them cubes. That's even funnier. Then it's saying something, sort of, if it even was at the first point. I'd heard that it had anything to do with summons, but if it's just balls, that's fine. But if it's anything with summons, then that's pretty freaking brutal. That's pretty brutal, dog. I don't know how that's gonna go. Individual vessels for capture. So I guess? So what does that mean for something like Aethermancer or Monster Sanctuary? Some games negate that by having all the monsters stored in the same device. Okay, well then you can just, you know, okay, there's ways around it. As long as we can still have other, like, monster raising games. Because I've played a lot of really amazing ones, like Jade Cocoon or Monster Rancher. I don't think I ever played a Digimon game, but some people like them. I feel like there's room at the table for games to have monsters fighting. It's a whole genre. Pokemon is really, you know, given a lot of that genre what it is, but that doesn't mean that other, you know, things can't have a space at the table. Just because Pal World decided to come in, it wasn't that good of a game. Let's see here. It's easily dismissed in chorus. Yeah, I think what it's going to do is just kind of try to de-incentivize people. Just make the table bigger. Exactly. I honestly don't think Pal World is even really getting in the way of Pokemon's business. The person to take Uncle Mario to court to establish precedent. I don't know. Maybe Monster Hunter? Does Monster Hunter do that? We need somebody big. Okay. What am I doing? Ah, yes. I now have an old rod, and I'm gonna register that old rod. Mega 10? I don't know what Mega 10 is. Maybe Digimon? But Digimon, you don't really catch a Digimon. Do you catch Digimon in a device? Because there's the Digivice. I don't remember how Digimon really works. Oh, Shin Megami Tensei. Yeah, because Shin Megami Tensei's been doing it for a long time. Weren't they doing it before Pokemon? You were catching spirits before Pokemon. You know, they were studying the blade, right? Yeah, it was a different mechanic. There's no catching in Digimon. Yeah, it's older. So I can see Shin Megami Tensei going to, yeah. You scan Digimon to create them using a digital code. Perfect. Well, if there's ways around it, then that's fine. You know, maybe it's just the balls. Krabby. We got Krabby, everyone. We have the key to victory for the upcoming gym. It is a crab type. Okay, let's get Bob out here. Warcraft is actually changing its pet battling. Oh, geez. Krabby is actually, what do you think? It's not a stabby type. Though there is a sharp type. Krabby is, in fact, a crab type. But obviously. Obviously. So let me file a W9 on this guy. Hypercutter. Oh, he cannot do taxes. Okay, he's exempt. Now, water is good against boring type. I forgot about that. Let's get Boogie out here. Mess with the crab, you get the stab. That's it. Slowpoke is listed as the dopey type. Oh, that's cute. Mudsport. Yeah, keep it up, Krabby. Keep throwing stuff. Maybe a quick little bubble. A quick little bubble couldn't hurt. It's just a bubble. Surely you could take a bubble. Not very well. And that was resistant. Also, Shin Megami Tensei, you're personally talking about the PS2 and DS games, had them talk to the monsters to ask if they wanted to join you. I like that. That adds a level of consent that I don't think we've ever experienced in Pokemon. That's cool. That sounds fun. What if we just convinced them to fight for us as opposed to kidnapping them? Look, I'm gonna keep kidnapping Pokemon, but it's nice to know there's another way. All right, what's a name for a Krabby? Stabby Krabby. Cutlery. Pinchy Pinch. Stabby. All right, he's not really stabbing, but I think that works. Pincer. Stabby. Yeah. It's called Demon Negotiation. I love that. It's not always as peaceful as it sounds. Yes. Okay, well, you can threaten them. So, you know, it's still, you know, subjugation, I suppose. All right, well, Stabby, welcome to the crew. Stabby's on the team. There's no question. Stabby's here. Stabby's here to say. Mr. Krabs. We did have a Mr. Krabs before. In Nocturne, you fought Dante from Devil May Care enough, Devil May Cry that he joined, but most of the other guys, he was like, hey, want to join? I love it. I love that. All right. Crustinity Cry? Alright, let's move some Pokemon around. Okay, let's get Stabby in here. Now, who is Stabby gonna take the place of? Maybe our Angie type? I haven't had a lot of luck with the Angie type. I don't know if I'm underutilizing it or if it's underpowered. Fingers no typey. Yeah, I think unless it's blatant like Pal World, we're gonna be fine. I think Aethermancer is fine. I think even Monster Sanctuary would be fine. You catch them in like something in Monster Sanctuary. It's a Team 17 game, fantastic fucking pixel art game, indie masterpiece, Monster Sanctuary. And that development team is making Aethermancer. It's currently released in early access. I really want to play it at some point. All right, let's get it going. Okay, all right. Angie looked like it's just weak to everything. It does make sense, but it's not very good balance. But this is not a game of balance. There's no god here, right? I'm gonna use this for chat to not look up the chart for this game if you don't want a migraine. Yeah, if anybody wants their brain to hurt, look up the Too Many Types type chart. It's evil. It's evil is what it is. Magikarp. I think this is a boring, ugly type, right? Better than Snakewood? Pokemon Snakewood? Oh, it's water ugly. Small praise. What's Pokemon? I've heard of Snakewood. Is there more types in that one? Magikarp! We gotta get our... I think it does become an Angie type. I think it's water Angie ugly or something. It's a fanfic? Oh, I think there is a game called Pokemon Snakewood. Let's see here. Maybe I'm crazy. It's a zombie apocalypse, but the shark gets jumped. Alright, well, what's Magikarp's name? Angie Lady. Tragikarp? Well, it's gonna become a Gyarados. Let's see. Smash some. No, smash. Fish. I mean, Fish is always good. You can always, you know, it's always a Fish. Something that captures the anger, captures the angst. Sashimi. I mean, we can always, let's bring sashimi back. We've had sashimis before. I think even Gyarados that were sashimi. So let's, you know, sashimi rises again. Bathory. That's a lot more anger than I was ready to handle, but you're correct. You're correct about Elizabeth Bathory. Dark but fun reference, Eldritch. Let's see here. Yeah, also sushi. Elizabeth Bathory or sashimi? I don't know. You decide. All right, let's get it. I think I might have a little bit shorter of a usual stream because I am getting over being sick and I'm a little eepy. But let's get a little farther here and then maybe I'll get a raid going. We'll see if any of the usual suspects are along, but wait, what type is Snover? But I'm always, oh yes, they are a Democrat because of Obama Snow. Grass, ice, left. But always happy to raid some new folks if you guys want to see me raid somebody else. So what's good against a Democrat? Ice, grass, Democrat. Boring? Crab? Song? Let's try song. I am also jet lagged, yes. I tried to force my sleep schedule back, and to some success. But I also woke up at like 4 a.m. today. I'm frozen fucking solid. I got frostbite. They actually fixed it. Government closures. Yeah. I mean, if I only had that attack. I wonder, because there is a Republican type. I don't know how they go against each other. I mean, Fury Cutter's gonna be good because it's a grass type. There we go. Maybe Bug is good against Democrat? I don't know. I don't pretend to understand. Yes, I did. I went on my honeymoon. Yes. It was a great time. I'm so tired, but it was fucking fantastic. So this is an Angie dragon. I think Frostbite's kind of an issue. How about... I mean, Crab I think is good against dragon, but I'm under-leveled. And thank you, Jen. I had a great time. I did come home safe. I got a little bit of a cold. We both did. But we have managed to do it. Let's get Bob out here. Unfortunately, I don't think there is a happy type. There's a silly type, and I think the silly type is good against Angie. I was in Greece, yes. Went from Athens to Santorini to Crete, back to Athens. It was goddamn magic. Let's air cutter Dino. We can always just use air cutter. Yeah, that'll do it. Super effective. Flying is good against Angie? Hey, Ajexi is raiding with a party of 11. Come on in, Raiders. Welcome, welcome. Navox, come on in. Welcome, everybody. I am Hades. Welcome to the holiday. I am doing well, this is run 5. A blind Nuzlocke of Pokemon Too Many Types. Come on in, everyone. This is Bob. Bob is our boring flying type. Ajexi, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for trusting your community with me. Blind, indeed. I have, after 5 runs, I have a level of notes that still doesn't always help. And shout out, yes, to Ajexi. Do yourself a favor, give him a follow. What were you playing, my friend? Let's see. All right, throw some ass for the Raiders, indeed. Throw some ass in the chat, everybody. Bob is out here putting in the work. Boring flying. It turns out fantastic typing. We just defeated a Snover, which is a Democrat type, because I think Obama Snow is the joke. But yes, throwing some ass. Ajexi, tell me, this is a water ugly type, rude but correct. What were you playing? How did it go? Ugly versus flying? Bob, in fact, does work for the IRS. One of Bob's attacks is File W9, and it harshly lowers the physical attack of your opponent. Not quite gotten to the Charlie Day conspiracy theory level of notes. Oh, not quite. I'm on my way. I have a smaller notebook with more notes, but I'm trying to clean them up. Romancylvania? What is that? It was suffering with some bugs, so you called it? Did a tier list of cringe pictures of yourself. I love the meta nature of that. What the heckin' hell is Romancylvania? I need to know. I mean, dare we ask, I guess. Is it a safe for work to talk about? It sounds like it's... I mean, I don't know if you make something not safe for work and name it Romancylvania. That sounds like a goofy thing, but perhaps it's a little bit too independent in the sense if it is, bugging. But, oh my gosh. Let's see. It's Castlevania game with dating sim elements. I mean, that sounds pretty freaking hilarious to me. That sounds fun. I don't know. Is it as fun as that sounds? I mean, look, man. What if I could work things out with Dracula? What is a man, if not a miserable pile of secrets, but also, is that miserable pile of secrets single? Does that miserable pile of secrets, I don't know, maybe want to hang out tonight? I don't know. One of us could drink blood, the other could drink wine, we could take it slow. I don't know, man. Why are we fighting? That's what I want to know. So, asking the right questions here. Why can we not just, you know, smooch, right? Why can't you smooch Dracula? Why did I expect a worse hey, what's up, Jay? Just worse, Romancylvania. Hey, Toffee, welcome in. Come on in, Raiders. I am Hades. Welcome to the holiday. I do a lot of Nuzlocks as well as some bits and bobs here and there, and this is a Nuzlocke, a hardcore one. Blindly going into Pokemon Too Many Types. Let me show you the situation. But that sounds freaking hilarious, Ajexi. It included a line to the effect of, "They're my mortal enemy, so they set the set on fire. There will be no boink." Sometimes, you know, that's... I don't know if the writing is peak or a valley. Darth Porg, you have redeemed an Om Nom Nom. Hold on, where are you? God, there's a lot of you down here. Hold on. Where are you, Darth Porg? What are you even? I always have trouble finding you. You're a secret little guy. Porg, where'd you go? If anybody... All of my raiders have no idea what's going on. It'll make sense soon. I don't know how satisfying this will be, but it'll make sense, goddammit. They keep trying to make Boink happen. You know, I guess it's a dating sim. That's kind of part of it. You love the YouTube channel? Hey, thank you so much, Ajexi. I really appreciate that. Well, thanks for rating. Let's see. Let me make sure that I'm following you here. Yes, I am. Excellent. Well, I really appreciate that. Also, feel free to raid and run if you need to take care of yourself. But obviously, feel free to stick around. What was happening? Is this... I think I've... Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm in a hell of my own making. Can I... Oh, there it is. Okay, good. Perfect. Wonderful. Hey, do those dishes and lurk away. Thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Everyone, do yourself a favor, follow Ajexi. They are really finding some new games that, honestly, I'm curious about, so I really appreciate that. And to those raiders, feel free to stick around or do your thing, but we have a lot of fun here. And now I guess I'm going to play Romancylvania. You play as Dracula trying to get over his ex via medium of shitty dating reality show. Why does this sound like either the best or the worst game that I've ever played? I feel like I need to know. I need to check it out, Toffee Cake. Dialga, thank you. Where's Dialga? There you are. All right. And that's what the Om Nom Nom does. Great. Yeah, honestly, sign me up. Sign me the fuck up. I want to romance. Well, I am Dracula, so I'll romance all the other Draculas. All right. Yeah, I gotta know. We gotta find out. It sounds like a bad Netflix series. Yes, or an amazing game. Let's see. Yes, I am. But what if I could be Dracula? All right, tuxedo mask. Let's see. What do we do? What is no, Lickitung is a Republican. They're a sus Republican. We had a Democrat and now we have a Republican. What's good against a sus Republican? Grinder? They do crash the servers. I'm just saying, they do. Dracules. What? Baby probably... I don't know, man. I don't know. Baby's weak to everything. So Crab... Obviously, crabs are good against Republicans. What about Boring? How does Boring fare against Republican? Get that Tylenol, baby. All right. Lickitung using Lick. That's a sus move. Now, I don't have any Boring type moves. Let me do a flying. How is flying versus Republican? Crit. Neutral. All right, that's fine. A sus Republican sounds... I mean, you're correct. Adding sus to either one would be corruption. Let's see. Hey, Dom, thanks for stopping by. File W9 is a Boring move, but it lowers their attack by 2 stages. It doesn't do damage. Gun control? Would that be... Yeah, I guess, because there's a gun type, and we stand at a bit of a minefield for what that would be super effective against, but I don't know. There's no gun control type, there's only a gun type. What's up, Chunglet Supreme? Come on in, welcome to the holiday. I'm Hades. We're doing too many types. Let's see. I mean, is it ever a good time to talk about it? But I'm gonna get Mega Drain in here. But adding the sus to any kind of politician type does definitely kind of sow some discourse. Darthporg, you have redeemed a pronoun check. If anybody wants to share their pronouns, pop them down in the chat. We're all a bunch of names on the internet. I am Hades on holiday. He or they pronouns are good for me. For the new viewers, very good. Perfect. So sound off if you like. No presh. As we just discover what the weaknesses of either political party would be. So Dolly Thing Parton. Tell us, what is your weakness as a right-wing Republican? If you had a type that would be good against you, what would it be? Because we've got Grass Poison Baby, we've got Crab type, we've got Boring Flying. Jesus, alright, I think we are going to possibly get a little... Hey, do I have a... Who's my favorite mod? Who can handle Dolly Thing Parton? Let's see here. We don't say that. We don't talk like that around here. Let's see. Do I have a mod right now, or do I gotta get in here on my own? Alright. Dolly Thing Parton. Perfect. D-O-L-L-Y. Boom. There we go. Alright, perfect. We don't talk about stuff like that in that way. That's rude. And that's a ban. We don't say that kind of stuff in those kinds of ways. We stay comfy in here, everybody. We protect the vibe. I did not ban them for being a Republican. I banned them for saying grabbable, you know. So, that's a good night, Dolly. A mega yikes. And not the moment to bridge the political gap. So, that's what we do around here. We protect the vibe from creepos and perverts. You just gotta get that ban hammer ready for the perverts here and there. So, God damn it, don't you know we're comfy in here? The real Dolly Parton would never. That was not the Dolly partner. That was really not the Dolly Parton. I was Dolly Thing Parton. I was like, is this an inappropriate name or is my brain just cooked? But I think the name was fine, but the person was cooked. Let's see. Yes, Dolly would never. Dolly okay, real talk. Did you guys hear the Dolly Parton collab with Sabrina Carpenter? First of all, really good song. It's just a good song. It's a good collab. And Dolly Parton didn't even say the swear words. They changed it so Dolly Parton wouldn't have to curse. And it's just so wholesome. Yes, the only thing grabbable are wins from the gym leaders, indeed. We are still hunting for the weakness of Republican and Democrat types, so unsure about that. Yeah, like a recorded song, yes. It's the Don't Embarrass Me, motherfucker, but she says don't embarrass me like the others. It's fantastic. Yeah. Dolly deserves the best, yes. Let's see. Because in here she isn't popular. Sabrina Carpenter? Let's see. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they're weak to each other. Yeah, Dolly's pretty pure. Okay. Tuxedo Mask, not really the moment for you. Kesha and T-Pain did a Trailer Park Country song together off Kesha's new album. I need to see it. I need to listen to it. I guess I need that in my life. Let's get Bob in here. I mean, I freaking love Sabrina Carpenter. She's just funny and talented, and just the music's catchy. I gotta say, Espresso had me. T-Pain's cover of War Pigs is amazing. What's War Pigs from? Why have I heard that before? Moroccan English song aren't that popular. Oh, yes, you are Moroccan, but English songs aren't that popular. Are there any English musicians that are kind of big out there, or do you guys kind of have your own zone? Coldplay, fascinating. Coldplay's kind of all over the place, huh? Joyride? Oh yeah, Joyride's great. Black Sabbath, yes. I think I've seen a couple of covers of War Pigs through the years. That makes sense that it's Black Sabbath. That Dolly donates for so many children. Yeah, Dolly, I mean, look, man. Dolly, nobody's perfect. Dolly does a really good job. She does a good job. Playing the new Digimon game and wondered why something was wrong. Realized it was because your phone closed the stream? Oh, no worries. What's up, Whoopie Q? Welcome back. Digimon was like, is that Pokemon? Is that a Pokemon stream? No. No, you're looking at me, all right? This is the digital world. We're going to change into digital champions, all right? To what? Save the digital world. All right. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a repel because I feel like the encounter table is better on the lower levels here. All right. We've banned a pervert, and it's time to go deeper into the cave after a wonderful raid. Let's get it. Don't know why, but if you go to a club, you hear more Spanish than English. I feel like that. I mean, Spanish music's got some bops for dancing. Digimon and Pokemon collab called Ma. If only. Sabrina Carpenter, Hunter X. Oh, Huntrix? Honestly, I could see them doing that. Yeah, Spanish music is pretty phenomenal. The only time you saw English songs are popular are in Sinbad Land. Unfamiliar with Sinbad Land. Digital Pocket Monsters, yes. Hello. Oh, holy shit. You got food? Oh my god. My darling wife, thank you. Oh my god. I've been blessed with trail mix. Wow. Low key. I like that woman. She's great. Oh my god. Fantastic. I thought it was an emergency because she walked in. Ow. But no. Wow. 8+1. Ten out of 10. Would wife again. Let's see here. All right. Let's lantern it. So I want to get as deep into the cave as possible because I feel like the encounter... I don't know if it's just the second floor. Wifing again is called polygamy? Not if it's the same woman. You don't know, Miss Devins. Would wife that wife again. That's not polygamy unless she's figured out like some kind of like cloning situation. Let's see. I have been given food. The stream may continue. I will marry her again. Okay, here is floor 2. That's right. After, please don't make me do it again, Porg. Sometimes the right dirty joke can be funny, but especially if we're talking about anything in my life. I got the band hammer ready. But thanks for being a good Porg. Let's see here. So, oh, we got a gamer! Hold on a second. We got a gamer type, everyone. Everyone shut the fuck up. Prevents loss of accuracy. Keen eyes. It's a gamer. Immune to darkness. Let's file that W9. Sableye is a gamer, they would be. Boring is weak to ghost. But I've lowered their attack. Let's get Tad out here. Oh yeah, water types and grass types, I think. Yeah. Because gamers can't touch grass. Other gamer Pokemon. We have another gamer Pokemon. Who else would be? Welcome back, gamer. Hey, a bus full of buns. You've shown up just in time for the ad. I'll talk to you in a second here, buddy. Friend of the channel, bus full of buns. I guess I don't want to do that much damage to this thing. Gamers don't bathe, it's known. Just ate the ad. Yep, the ad is coming in. It'll be over soon. Yeah. Well, this is perfect. Let me hit a handful of trail mix here as I try to catch a gamer. Uh-oh. Where's that from? Where's that from? Hey! I don't think Buns immediately gets through this commercial. I think Buns gets finishes this commercial, and then... Oh, Buns. Well, Buns, thank you so much for the subscription. I know you're a content creator, too. It's very nice of you to do that. Thank you so much for the support, my friend. It goes a long way. I was just playing before... My last stream that I was doing before I went on my honeymoon was I was with Buns and Nat, Natalia Cat, and we were playing Phasmo with our new friend who is a bat whose name I cannot remember, but very funny guy. Coda, yes. Let's get Stabby out here. Let's go Bob and let's lower this thing's attack to, you know, the nth degree. Let's see. Meant to do... Uh-oh. Well, you're now refreshed. Womp womp. Hopefully he didn't get hit with another ad. So what might a gamer... Maybe Stabby can do something here. But Buns, come on in. Thank you so much for the support, and welcome, welcome. How you doing, buddy? It's done now. All right. Yes, the rabbits, not butts. That's right. Let's see here. Okay, what can I possibly do? Maybe Boogie. Well, Boogie's got water and grass. Out of ad jail. I guess maybe Cricketoon has got something. Maybe Tuxedo Mask has got something. No, I guess I could Stun Spore. I've got this thing's attack lowered enough that I'm confident enough to get my baby out here. Nightshade, all right. One thing you hope Alpha Red does for Too Many Types 2 is make the gamer type to go with gamer. Oh, a gay gamer? Yes. That's funny. Okay, I'm gonna Stun Spore this thing. Free from ads. Now listen to Simple Plan. Get it. Stop. In the name of love. And let's get Cricketoon out here. Well, there is a gender type, and Meryl is the gender type. Because there was something about Meryl changing its gender when it evolved, which I think is why that became gender type. What's up, Googs? Come on. Welcome, welcome. Here we go. And Buns, you're doing good. Trip was great. Messing around with OBS stuff, so lurk away. Well, good to have you lurking, buddy. Ooh. I guess we're going into Tad. And the trip was amazing. It was a fantastic honeymoon. I got a little sick, but, you know, I'm surviving. We still managed to have a great time. I'm gonna sip some coffee with Tad here. Let's see, but welcome, welcome in. Come in, y'all. Stay in the ball. What if I offered you a really sick gamer PC? No? Okay, have one. 1 in 3 female Azurill became male upon evolution because the gender ratios were different. Oh, and the coding was just messed up. Typing up business notes. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jen. Godspeed. At one point, I'm gonna have to hurt this thing, I guess, huh? I'll be damned if I don't do everything I can to catch this Sableye. How many balls do I have? What's my ball? I got 7 balls. Oh, I gotta do something. I guess I just have to hope that Crab isn't good against Gamer, but Crab could be very good against Gamer. I don't know. Bean is, I mean, Tad's just too strong. Boogie is not in a good place because grass and water. I could Astonish. Yeah, let's get Boogie in here. Let's Boogie on down, right? Because Astonish, Ghost versus Gamer, I don't know, right? Crab is neutral? Okay, let me try an Astonish. This is perfect. It's super effective, but it's fine. So Ghost is good against Gamer. Okay. I'm starting a new category for Gamer. Oh god, we're on to page 3 here. All right, give me a second, everybody. All right. All right, and we're gonna go for Gamer type. And we are gonna say that Gamer is in fact weak to Ghost. And it is also weak to grass. Is it also weak to water? Are we sure about water? That's a pretty hefty amount of weaknesses here. We're gonna go through a lot of pages. It's gonna be a long journey here. Hey, no worries, Googs. Thanks for stopping by. I'm probably not gonna last too much longer. I am also very sleepy. Awake for 36 hours. Oh, get some sleep, buds. But I'll probably get a raid going soon. Hell yes. Sableye has been caught. So let's name this baby. I've been on a honeymoon. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Novox. Where did you go? You and Jexy got married in March. We haven't honeymooned yet. Excellent. Well, I got married in August, and we just got back from the honeymoon. We waited a month, and I went to Greece, and it was fucking phenomenal. It was phenomenal. We got a little sick, but we got fun. Just such an amazing trip. Twitch, name it Twitch. Yeah, Twitch is pretty good. I think it's got to be. Fake Out for Boogie is also really good. I'm gonna lose Growl. Buttons is also very cute name. All right, Boogie's got Fake Out. Sableye, finally. I was so worried I wasn't gonna catch this guy. The weather in Greece, fantastic. It was like, 75, 78, sunny. The ocean was warm enough to swim in when we need to. Yeah, probiotics would have been a good idea. Also, don't get sick in Greece on Sunday. The frickin' pharmacies are all closed. It's just, there's nothing to be doing. Yeah, it was a great time. Okay, Sableye, your name is Twitch. I think a little snacky and sleepy might be a very good idea. But this has been super great. Managed to stream longer than I thought I was going to be able to. And I will be back streaming on Sunday at 12 p.m. Central Time. So look forward to that, or I'll see you around whenever. But thanks everyone for making this awesome, as it usually and always is. Let's see, go to Greece. You go to Greece once a year. Oh my god. Hell yes, Devious. That's awesome. They have the most horrid work schedule in all of Europe? Oh, okay. Well, I was learning about some of that because there were like 2 separate strikes I had to work around in order to travel. So there's definitely more to, well, they still have a better work week than we do. But everyone, thank you so much for popping by. To the new folks, hope to see you soon. To the old folks, hope to see you soon. Let me see who's around and looking raidable. Who's looking raidable? Who are we going for? There's a lot of folks on right now. Oh, let's raid frickin' Drano. That's the one you're thinking of. That Drano. They are doing a full series hate lock of Colosseum. I don't know what that is, but I want to find out. Drano, the very hack creator that you're familiar with, and now streamer. Thanks for coming in, everybody. I'll see you guys soon. Let's make this a good Hades on holiday stream. Let's throw some ass, shall we? Let's give that good spirit to a wonderful creator and a wonderful streamer. So I will see you guys soon. Go with the Blood God. Blood for the Blood God, Friends for the Friendship, and Raids for the Raid God again. All right, I'll see y'all soon. Ciao, y'all.